Popplecock. Popplecock. Yo, Popplecock. This is great. You don't aim, nothing. You just run. Oh, I'm close. Bleh. Run. Here we go again. Bleh. Run. Bleh.
Instantly die, 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 die.
What do I do? I'm by! I'm by! I'm by! I'm by!
La 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 la.
There you go. Here, listen to my beautiful singing voice.
La 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 la.
Ah, flying golden arrow! Oh, yeah! Whoa! 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 He didn't die. I love Hulk Hogan's dick. We're soulmates. If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it.
Salt.
Dark Sea Depthful.
Hi, my name is.
Here.
My name is. Who? My name is.
Dark Sea. Bethel.
a mutated creature that would look like it was sitting in a wheelchair. What is going on, everyone? Hello. Phil here, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast, where we're having fun down here on Level 1. Ladies and gentlemen, today is a new streaming week. Today, for me, at least, I don't know how about you guys, okay? Today is like E3 finally came. Yeah, and you might be saying, what? In the last day and a half, there has arguably been more gaming news released on the internet than up to this year in its entirety. Like, insane gaming news overload. You know, we're talking about how 2 days ago you had the Nintendo Direct, and that covered so many different topics and things going on with Nintendo. We've already talked about that a couple days ago on the podcast. Then, you know, there was an online Xbox event, a State of Play Sony event, right? In the last 24 hours, there was a giant blowout from Ryuga Gotoku, or RGG, the company that makes Yakuza, or I guess now, as we're going to talk about today, Like a Dragon. Insane amount of news out of them. And now Tokyo Game Show is going on, and there's already been giant blowouts from Capcom, Xbox, and more, covering so much information about upcoming games. It's just absolutely wild that it's not necessarily a time of year when typically we would expect an insane amount of gaming news, and we just got it in like the last 48 hours. Like, wow. You better hope you're not a games journalist who's off from work this week. Because when you come back, you'll never catch up. You know what I'm saying? Like, holy crap.
Tiger,
Insane over-the-top levels amount of game hype and stuff going on right now. I'm going to do my best to cover some of that on the podcast today, but I am only one person, you know. I've done my best on my day off to try to stay up on everything that was going on with game news. And even overnight, there was a lot more. So again, I'm doing my best. What I will do is we'll talk about it. And then if there's anything you feel that's like a big glaring omission that I didn't cover, by all means, call me out in the stream chat later on this podcast, and we could talk piece by piece about each one that I forgot. I wouldn't be shocked to hear that I forgot a bunch of stuff because there's so much game news that literally just hit the internet, okay? But the good news about this is it's all good news. It's not like, oh, this horrible thing, this horrible thing, this horrible thing. I mean, I think I have one negative story. And outside of that, everything else is like way great game announcements, updates, release dates, crazy good stuff, all right? So this is going to be a very positive episode of the Level 1 podcast, especially if you're into game news like me. I mean, it's my freaking living. Of course I want to know about this stuff. So I'm super duper pumped for this episode today. Of course, I am pumped for going into a new streaming week. Just listen to the variety of stuff we're going to be doing this week. Splatoon 3, Earthbound, the Modern Warfare 2 beta on PlayStation 5, more old school Street Fighter, Multiverses, fishing in Bassmaster, all right? And that's just what's guaranteed to happen this week. There may be more, dependent. The thing is, right now, I'm kind of committed to a lot. And even though I know there's even more stuff going on in gaming right now that I wasn't planning on covering, I may end up trying to cover it. So we are now in the polar opposite of just a week or two ago. You know, a week or two ago, it was like, it's nothing going on. Now it's like, oh crap, now there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. There's new releases, betas, all kinds of stuff. And this is good. This is what we've been waiting for. I am getting that vibe now, like we're heading into the busy gaming season of the year. And my God, it's been such a dead 3 to 4 months. I'm very happy for this. So I hope you guys are ready. Strap yourselves in. All right? By the way, people are saying, what about Disney Dreamlight Valley? Yes, I just didn't say that. That's definitely in the rotation for this week. I skipped my mind, but absolutely, that's a new addition that people are really enjoying. And I actually want to play it, a ton more because we've enjoyed the last 2 streams and we're unlocking plot and stuff. It's pretty good, cool time right now. Okay? So, I have so much to talk about. I don't want to dilly-dally. All right? First thing we should do is talk about my day off and just get it out of the way so we can move on and talk about the schedule, events coming up, and then we can get to this insane and overwhelming amount of game news, shall we? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it is time for that weekly segment that we all love and I like to call Phil's Day Off. Well, honestly, this week there's not too much to talk about. Once again, another week where both my wife and I were kind of strapped for cash. There's not much going on. Had a bunch of errands to run and stuff like that. The only thing I will say it was a very good food day because we spent most of the day home. You know, I went and ran errands. I had to get 3 liter for gas for this week. Grocery shopping, things like that. When I was out and about, and we stayed home a lot, and I watched Kat play a lot of Days Gone, which she's been playing recently. Funny because when it first came out, Days Gone was panned by critics. Critics saying this game sucks, it's boring. They were true, it was correct, for the first 10 to 12 hours of the game. If you get through the first 10 to 12 hours and you go to the third camp in the game, that's when the game opens up, the story gets great, there's variety in gameplay. But this was one of the first times that it was pretty apparent that mainstream game journalists aren't very honest. Most of them never played it that far, but they claimed they did. Once you get to the middle of Days Gone, the game gets way better. Okay? Now, personally, I was very critical of the game. At first, I thought Days Gone sucked. But then once I got past the first 10 to 12 hours and I got to the middle of the game with all of you years ago, we were blown away at how good the plot was, how the variety of stuff happens, how things open up, the upgrades you get. You're fighting hordes of monsters. It's really neat. But you have to basically tough through some of the worst pacing in gaming history to get to the good part. I did that, and I said Days Gone was actually one of my favorite games of the year, while most game journalists shat all over it, saying the whole game was boring because they never actually played it past the first 10 hours. They lied. So the game sold poorly, and eventually they ended up spinning it into being, free for PS Plus. They were making every effort to get this game out there to get people to play it, and it just didn't really happen. Now, over the years, people have grown a new appreciation for the game as people played it via different ways, and I said, hey, will there ever be a sequel? To which Bend Studio, the game developer, was outright said, no, we were told by our parent company, we're absolutely not. We're never getting a sequel. The game was a huge money flop because everyone basically panned it and said that it sucked when it really didn't. It's pretty fucked up that it happened like that. And it sucks because now Bend is working on other stuff. They're never going to make a sequel, which sucks. The game is amazing. I'm serious about it. Like, if you haven't played Days Gone, you are missing out on one of the best modern games of open world exploration, post-apocalyptic story. It's one of the most well-written, acted. It's so good. And most people never played it because they thought it sucked because a bunch of reviewers were shitheads and lied about playing it when they really didn't. So anyway, Kat's playing it now, and she's in the best part of the game, that middle section, and she's like, oh my god, she loves it. And by the way, it's very intense. Some of the very serious plot lines and gruesome stuff that happens in the game, but yeah, she's loving it. It's fun to see someone else play it and love it as much as I did because she gave it a chance. It's funny because when the game first came out, she was playing it and didn't give it a chance. She quit within like the first 5 hours, but this time she toughed through it and now she loves it. So anyway, we did that for a lot of the day, and then for dinner we ordered Hawaiian barbecue. Now, I've not had Hawaiian barbecue since we ordered it for Feasting with the King earlier this year, and oh my god, it's better than I remember. So I got a platter. They have this combo set. It's a piece of breaded fish. I'm not even sure what kind of fish it is. Plus 3, breaded and fried shrimp. And then a side of the barbecue chicken with rice and macaroni salad. The shrimp were insanely crispy. And this is delivery food. So it very well could have been shit. It was insanely crispy. I'm biting into it. I'm like, oh my god. Like, this is so good. It's tasty as shit. It's so good. The fish, I couldn't even tell you what kind of fish it was because the tartar sauce. a week we don't cook at home. You know, because it's the day off, and on your day off, you don't want to be sitting around cooking. It's supposed to be your day of rest or relaxation, and it's good to have variety and not be cooking every day. You have something different by ordering out. It's like your date day, basically. You know, I spent the day at home with my wife, and then I said, let's order something nice for ourselves for the day. I don't know why I answer to these people, because the stupidity is just so overwhelming. It's like a vacuous black hole sometimes. So you know what? Next time I'm just going to say you're an idiot, and I'm going to ignore you. Okay, so anyway. That was our day off. Not anything super special or anything like that. But it was a nice, relaxing day. In reality, it was actually one of the better days off I've had, because the errands were minimal. It wasn't like a ton of shit I had to do. And it was actually decent weather, cooler, and I had a nice, relaxing day with my wife. So there you go. Phil's day off. Woohoo. Very exciting. Yes. All right. Now, let's go through the game schedule for the week. Let's talk about upcoming events, because we have qualified for some, and I'd like to start the discussion about some of them. Let's talk about the membership goal. Let's get through all this first, and then we got an insane amount of game news. All right, so schedule for this week is exciting and good variety, but at the same time,
does that sound like
yeah, I basically can't do everything, and I'm getting thrown for a loop here, so allow me to explain. All right, so let's go through it. Today, we're continuing on. Excuse me, that was disgusting. We're continuing on with Splatoon 3. I've played this game twice, so roughly 6 hours. I'm on the precipice of unlocking ranked gameplay. From what I don't understand, the ranked gameplay is another mode that's different from the other modes. It's different maps, different gameplay styles. That's why I want to unlock it and play it, obviously, okay? I'm interested in you know, more unlocks of weapons and equipment outfits and things like that. However, Splatoon 3 is Splatoon. It's exactly what you would expect. Maybe a few little iterations, game modes here, but it's addictive. It's fun. Is it catching on with my audience? I'll be honest, not really. I didn't expect it to. It's Splatoon. You know, I don't know what else to say. It's Splatoon. It plays like the first game. It looks like the first game. Yes, it has more than the first game. That's good, but it's Splatoon. There's no real giant innovations here. It's kind of more of the same, which I'm okay with, because I haven't played Splatoon in many, many years. But my audience is kind of like, I'm playing the game, I'm uploading the videos, I look 2 days later, and they don't even have 300 views. I'm like, what the? Wow.
Can someone please shut up this
I guess it's not really catching on, and I'll be honest, I didn't think it would. You know, this is a very, again, Japanese-centric game. In Japan, this is the best-selling game of all time. They sold 3.45 million copies in 3 days. It's literally all the people of Japan are playing right now. They're in Splatoon mania. All their media is hyping the game. Their entire country is decorated like Splatoon. I'm not kidding. Okay? That's how huge it is. So for me, I kind of get it. I'm like, all right, it's Splatoon. I like it. I'm having a good time with it, and I'm enjoying it. I'm getting a little better at it. I'm learning the weapons and stuff. But much like any multiplayer game, it's going to take probably many sessions to see everything the game has to offer and kind of settle into a gameplay style that I'm okay with and I like. For example, last couple of streams, I bought weapons. I didn't really know what they were. I tried them. I don't really get it. I don't like this. Let me try this instead. That's what it's going to be for a while.
I'm bi.
You know what I'm saying? Until finally I kind of settle into what it's going to be. So the thing is, when I'm already seeing viewership dwindle, when I'm already seeing people kind of like, meh, I'm wondering, is it something that I should be playing long term? Or what do you guys think? I mean, I really want your feedback, because I like it. I'm having fun with it, but I know it's something that's going to be slow to basically catch on with the audience and or for me to even get better at. But are there other things that people would rather see? We're going to talk about that in a moment, okay? Now, the other thing is, we not only have me playing Splatoon the way that I'm playing it, but now we have other people who want to see other Splatoon. I'm like, what? Yeah, because it has a campaign, a single-player campaign, which I'm to understand is like long. It would take me like 3, 4, 5 streams to beat it. Now, wait a minute.
Forever.
If I do that, now I'm taking away from the multiplayer, right? Essentially, Splatoon is like, if you want to really get the full experience of it, okay? You basically have to invest a lot of time into it. But it doesn't seem like my audience is that much invested in it and really care that much about it. I'm just being honest. When I play the game, it looks like half the stream is interested and they're having a good time, and the other half is completely just turned off, not even paying attention to the game. Last time I was playing Splatoon, people were talking about sports. You know, that says something. If I'm playing a competitive game that's supposed to be
Kevin's
exciting
fault.
and riveting to watch, and my chat's talking about sports, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what I could do to change that or fix that. I'm doing my best to play the game, learn it. You know, I'm giving it a shot. I'm giving it major streams. You know, I'm trying new weapons. I like I'm just sitting there playing the same weapon for 6 hours. I'm doing my best, and I know I'm not going to be great at the game at first. I know I'm not. I'm pretty bad, but I think I'll get better over time. But I think it's kind of interesting that it seems like there's a big disconnect. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, there's other people who are like, oh, play the campaign. Like, but people aren't even watching the multiplayer, and that's supposed to be the focus of Splatoon, and you want me to start playing the campaign now? You see? So I'm not sure exactly what to do about it. So, here's the thing. I'm not giving up on it yet. I want to keep it in the rotation for now. I want to play it a little bit more, and I want to see what you guys think and what I think continuing to play it, all right? I mean, thank goodness that the fan donated it a couple weeks ago. Thank you so much to the fan
What
who
do I
did.
do?
Because, yeah, I
What do
probably
I
would
do?
feel pretty down if I spent $60 on the thing, and within 2 sessions, people are already like, oh, we're bored of Splatoon. It just seems to me that it's something that, for a certain group of people, they absolutely love it, but for others, it just doesn't matter. And I'll give you a perfect example about this. Call of Duty. Okay? For a certain group of people, Call of Duty is the biggest game on the planet. Super hype. They talk about it constantly. Has their own communities, their own competitive community, their own bubble of crazy Call of Duty-centric content and discussion and discourse and gameplay. And it's huge and it's profitable and it's giant. But for those who sit outside of that bubble, they're like, okay, I don't care about Call of Duty. Can we talk about something else? And I kind of feel like that's kind of the bubble that I'm in. Sadly, when it comes to Splatoon, that because I've sat outside of Splatoon for so long and I'm not known as the guy who covers Nintendo games, that people just aren't that excited for it around here. Not to say that it's a bad game. I'm enjoying it. I literally am having fun and learning every time I play it, and I would like to maybe put more time into it, but I got to play stuff my audience wants as well. All right? So I definitely want to take in your feedback over the course of this week about what to do about Splatoon, if you want me to keep it in the rotation, or after having played it maybe another week, you guys like, meh, move on to other stuff. I don't know. And we'll talk about that in a moment because some other stuff is kind of going on that's kind of throwing me for a loop. So we'll discuss that in a second, okay? So anyway, I am playing Splatoon today. It is all online multiplayer. It looks like we're on the precipice of unlocking ranked. Once we unlock ranked, there's more new game modes and things to check out. So that'll be the focus of today, okay? Fair enough. That should be good. Now, tonight's late stream is even more multiplayer. However, the multiplayer tonight is Multiverses, and I'll be honest, I do feel like Multiverses has grown on my audience over time. It seems like while Multiverses, at first when I was playing it, a lot of people were very anti-Multiverses. They were like, oh, it's more like Smash, or it's a Smash ripoff. I think more people are seeing the game has its own unique identity, especially because it's really trying. It's adding in new characters, new stages, new gameplay elements, rebalancing, retweaking. And every time I play Multiverses, it seems like there's something new and interesting going on. So because of that, I would say it's actually going better. At first with Multiverses, it was hard to convince my audience this is good. But now I think people are kind to get it, seeing that I like it a lot. And they're
What do I do?
So I'm actually excited for Multiverses tonight. Earlier this week, I played with Gizmo from Gremlins, the new character. And I'll probably play with him more tonight. But then maybe I'll switch it up and play other characters. I'm not sure. All right, but I'm excited for that tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time.
I don't care.
Should have some Multiverses fun. All right. Tomorrow's main gameplay stream will be the continuation of Earthbound. Yes, I've really enjoyed the first 6 hours of this retro throwback playthrough, especially with the interaction that we're having the interactive streams, as opposed to 9 years ago when I played it and I was literally not paying attention to anything on a stream and instead talking to myself. This is a different vibe, and it's a much better vibe, in my opinion, because I like the interactivity we're having. I like what you guys are adding to the playthrough. It's keeping me interested. It's very nice. I want more. And we just arrived in Threed, which is the third town in the game. You know, Own It, 1, Tucson, 2, Threed, 3. It's kind of neat. They did that with the wordplay. This town also has some of the most interesting stuff going on. There's zombies in this town. Yeah. So it'll be a pretty neat horror-themed town as we're heading into, you know, a horror-themed time of the year with October, right? So I'm pretty excited for that tomorrow. It's gone really well. I can't wait for more tomorrow. I hope you guys will join me, okay? Tomorrow night, Friday Night Fights, the Capcom Fighting Collection. Interestingly enough, finally, 2.5 months after the fact, Capcom realized no one bought the Capcom Fighting Collection, so they dropped the price by $10 everywhere. Every version of the game is now $29.99 instead of $39.99. Now, if you don't have the Capcom Fighting Collection yet, and you're looking to buy it, I'll tell you this. It's got a great amount of content, a good variety of games. They all play perfectly well offline, but there's hard to find matches online right now. Now, maybe because the game went on sale, there'll be opportunity for more people to play it and buy it. I mean, Grog actually contacted me and said, yeah, I bought it on PlayStation, so he's going to start playing it now. I don't know if there's going to be more players or not. Maybe, maybe not, you know. I guess we won't really know. So, perhaps tomorrow night will be a better experience in the Capcom Fighting Collection for Friday Night Fights or not. I guess we're going to find out. You know, it's kind of been on the precipice of being canceled for the last... I keep saying on the precipice, and I don't know why I keep saying that. It's been on the edge of being canceled over the last several weeks, having kind of substandard streams, not being able to find matches. Last week we did find matches, so I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow night. Okay? Okay. Saturday I'm going to do more Earthbound, and then Saturday night I'm not streaming at all. Wait, what? I'm not streaming at all? Why not? Well, because this month, quite a few people
that money. I really do.
my
I need that money
Patreon
to pay
and
my
requested
bills.
private React videos. Now, I like doing these, but doing one, okay, I can wedge that in between a stream randomly. Doing two, all right, maybe over the course of the month. I have like 4 or 5 of these to do now. And having that many, I have to actually find a time to dedicate to do it. So I'm doing it this Saturday night, all right? So that means on Saturday, there is only one gameplay stream, and it is Earthbound, okay? So I'm just throwing that out there just so you guys know. No late stream on Saturday. I'll be doing all these private videos for people. Now, here's the thing. This is the first month this has happened, all right? I've never had this many requested before. If this pattern keeps up, I do not want to have to cancel tons of streams a month. Like, the most I would consider canceling is maybe 2 night streams. That's it. So once we get to that limit, I may have to start limiting the quantity of these private Q&A videos that I do. And by the way, before anyone gets any ideas, I don't just react to anything. People have to run it by me first, and everyone did. They said, hey, I'm interested in you doing this. Will you do this type of a reaction or whatever? So you got to run it by me first. You know, if some people just try to request something I'm not interested in, you're just going to get your money refunded, because I'm not going to just be reacting to anything, but only things that I feel interesting or, you know, or maybe fit into something people want to see. So there you go. Anyway, that being said, yeah, this Saturday night I can't stream. All right, just so you guys know ahead of time. All right, now Sunday is the open beta on PlayStation 5 for Modern Warfare 2. Yes, I'll be playing it as the major stream on Sunday. I'm very curious to see how Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 will run on PlayStation 5 and how the gameplay elements will be. I did not like Modern Warfare 2019. I was really annoyed by it. I thought that it was a clunky game, especially coming off of the Black Ops, Black Ops 4? Whatever the Black Ops was that came out the year before. I felt was a better, more fast-paced, more interesting Call of Duty. And then having played, you know, Modern Warfare 1, I thought the actual campaign was good, and I did not like the multiplayer at all. I thought the game engine was slow-moving and sluggish. Wasn't action-packed enough for me. I just didn't like it that much. So I remember buying it and playing it a little bit. I didn't like Warzone. I didn't really like the multiplayer. I ended up dropping it, which was the opposite of the year before when I played the shit out of it. Okay? So, here's the thing. This beta very much will help me determine if I'm getting Call of Duty this year or not. Last year I did not. I played the beta of Vanguard. I thought it was atrociously bad. I didn't get it, and I think I dodged a major bullet there. Alright? So, I'm interested in it. I hope it's good. We're going to find out on Saturday what I think. And I'm going to do a series of streams this week of that. At least 2. So it'll probably be either Sunday, Monday, or Sunday, Tuesday, where I'll play Modern Warfare 2 beta. And we'll see, based on that, what I think. Okay? Sunday night is Sunday Night Bites, my Bassmaster stream. Now, last week, we did not hit the hat goal, which was kind of disappointing because, you know, I had kind of added in a bunch of new stuff, these new lures and things for the hat and everything. I was very excited for it, and then we didn't do it. It's like, well, what can you do, right? You can't
I didn't jump back.
In case you can't do it every week at the same time, you know, that was kind of the gimmick of the running streams of Bassmaster. I guess we'll see what happens Sunday night. Maybe we'll hit the hat goal and add a new lure to the hat or not. But either way, I still have a great time with the streams. It was super entertaining last week. Okay. And like I said, Monday, it'll either be more Earthbound or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 beta. And then Monday night, we'll be doing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Okay? So I know you guys like this game a lot. I do too. I'm excited for it. So Disney Dreamlight Valley Monday night. Tuesday, either Earthbound or the Modern Warfare 2 beta. And then Tuesday night is open. It could either be a second session of Multiverses or it could be even more Disney Dreamlight Valley depending on how much we're liking the game. Okay? That's my streaming week. Wednesday of next week is my day off for the week.
Go fuck yourself. No, really.
So, that's a good variety of stuff. But, yeah, there's a but. There's something that's left out. And I'm well aware it's left out. It was something that I purposely avoided because I was afraid of issues.
Okay.
And now I'm basically being told there'd be no
Fair
issues.
enough.
So allow me to explain.
All right.
There's a game coming out today. It's out right now on Game Pass. It's called Hellsinger. It's supposed to be a first-person shooter fighting demons and creatures to the tune of metal music. Heavy metal, that is. And I guess music is a major implementation of the game where, like, as you play it, more music plays, and the faster the music plays has something to do with the gameplay. I'm not exactly sure 100% how it ties in, but it seems to be a unique take on the first-person shooter franchise with music intertwined in it, although a lot of people are watching the game saying, it kind of looks like Doom and other things. I agree with you there, okay? But here's the thing. I purposely stayed away from the game and said I'm not really interested in it. Why? Because the whole game is based off of licensed music. These are songs that are really made by bands for the game. And I told everyone, listen, you got to understand something. YouTube, sadly, has a lot of issues with music. Whenever you play a game that has licensed music in it, there's tend to be tons of issues. Now, it would be one thing if the game had a couple songs. The whole game is based on music. That means probably every moment that I'm playing it, this music would be playing, which means either the videos could be claimed or even worse, muted or blocked on YouTube. What's the point of me playing a game if every time I turn it on, the stream could be muted or blocked because it's using licensed music, right? So I purposely stayed away from it and told you guys, all right, I'm just not going to play it because since the game is so focused on music, I don't want to play the game without music, so it just makes no sense to play it. I'll just skip it. It is what it is, you know. For my method of content or whatever, it's just not going to work. It sucks because it might be one of the best games of the year, and there's nothing I can really do about it, right? So, yesterday.
I don't care.
Okay? The game devs come out and make a major social media post. Oh, just so everyone knows, we've cleared it. All the music is fine on YouTube and Twitch. You'll never have an issue with it. You decided to say the day before your game is coming out that this is the case, huh? The very day before. Because if I had known this weeks ago, maybe I would have looked into the game. I would have decided if I was hyped for it or interested in it. You know what I mean? But I literally avoided the game because I was totally afraid of the issues with music copyright on YouTube. And now they're like, oh, we cleared it. We're all good. But they did it the day before. So it's like, well, I've already got a whole week planned out. I've already got all this other stuff planned out, you know. So here's how I'm going to approach it, all right? It's on Game Pass. All right? So, let's have our week this week. Let's play everything. Let's enjoy. Let's see what you guys like, what you don't like. You know, we'll make judgments for ourselves. Okay? Now, if Hellsinger ends up being popular, everyone likes it, oh my God, Phil, you missed out on one of the best games of the year, then I'm okay with putting it into the schedule later on this month. Because the truth of the matter is, later on this month, there's almost nothing. We've got the PlayStation version of the Modern Warfare 2 beta. Next week, we've got the Xbox version of the Modern Warfare 2 beta and the sequel to Shovel Knight Dig. Outside of that, there's really nothing else going on this month that I'm interested in. Maybe I missed out on stuff, and if I did, by all means, tell me. But that's pretty much what I'm doing this month. So I would need more information on other things, and if this is a game that makes sense to fit into the schedule by the end of the month, then I'm all down for that, all right? So let's see what happens. Okay, over the course of this week, let's see how people feel about this game. A lot of people are saying it does feel like a Doom knockoff, and if it is, then I'm probably not going to be so interested in it. But if it does feel like it's unique, it's something that I'm missing out on, then I'll probably consider it, all right? So let's see what happens. And I apologize Normally I'd be on top of this stuff, but this was a unique situation with the music, and I didn't know how to take it or what to expect from it. And yeah, it does suck that kind of got blindsided by this like this, and I guess we'll have to figure it out. Okay. All right. Now outside of everything I just mentioned, all right, we did hit our tier 1 members goal last week. That means 2 things: the Halloween marathon event is happening. You guys will be able to nominate and vote on games soon. Not yet. Likely near the end of September or first week of October is when we'll get that process going. All right, so that's exciting. That's going to be happening on or around Halloween. I got to look at the dates, but probably on Halloween. And also, because we hit that goal early, we locked into another special event that's going to be on Saturday, October 1st. It is a special React event where I'm going to be reacting to another documentary on the internet about something interesting. All right, so what is game for this event? Either documentaries from Frederick Knudsen or June the King. So what I'd like you guys to do is go take a look at the content on those channels and investigate and say, gee, what would be a good documentary for Phil to investigate here from these channels? Because they have done documentaries about many different people on the internet over the years. I will just say this: the one thing that's out and not able to be talked about is LTG or Low Tier God. And there's 2 major reasons. The first major reason is that I talked about it. And I said, you feel like the June the King documentary about you is fair. And he's like, no, actually, I feel like it's one of the worst on the internet.
I need that money. I really do.
Fair
I need that money.
So, all right, is there a fair documentary about you that I could react to? Because I've been doing these with Wings of Redemption and myself, and I'm interested in learning about you and stuff. People talk about you all the time on my streams. His opinion was no. All right? Now, some people might be like, well, why wouldn't you just do it anyway? You don't have to. There's no legal ramification there. Well, I hate to say it, but LTG, when he gets pissed off about stuff, he tends to be a little bit contentious about it. And in particular, he's known to take videos of people who are talking about him and kind of strike them down for copyright reasons. So, yeah, if I reacted to, say, the June the King documentary about LTG and he felt bad about it because he thought that maybe it was negative about him, he has potential that he could hit me with copyright strikes. I had enough issue with copyright strikes, all right? I'm not saying he would do that to me, but I'm saying, like, I really just don't want to deal with that shit. So I'd rather avoid the problem. You know what I mean? So the LTG documentary is off the table, but anything else
Can someone please shut
that
up this
June the
dude
King or
who's being
Frederick
a
Knudsen has
moron?
done would be, eligible. And the thing is, out of all the people that they've done these about, I think I know 1 or 2. Like, I know Spoonie, all right, from the Spoonie Experiment. He's the guy who I think Frederick Knudsen did a documentary about years ago, and I know about him because I used to watch his content on the internet many years ago. We're talking over a decade ago, okay? So, we'll see what you guys are interested in. What I'd like to do is get your feedback over the next week or 2 weeks. So if you could take a look at what these guys have done and give me some suggestions on the streams, because what I'd like to do is maybe just a few days before the event happens, do a poll to determine exactly what I'll be reacting to, okay? Now, in addition, all right, I'm also going to be doing a special fantasy match, a 30-man over-the-top rope battle royale match in WWE 2K22, in addition to the React event that I'm going to be doing on October 1st. So it's a double event. It's going to be exciting and hype. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are too. So awesome. And we have something to look forward to now, which is excellent. I always like having like an event on the horizon that we can look forward to. Okay. Now, all that's well and good. But the month's not over. We still have half the month left. September.
We seriously won't shut
And we got to talk about this because once we hit the goal of 450, all of a sudden now we started to drop. We actually dropped below 450. So because we did, I'm completely canceling all the events. I'm sorry, they're all canceled. We're not doing them. No, I'm not doing that. That's ridiculous.
Someone please shut up this
I'm not
dude
one of these people who
who's
says,
being a
oh, we did it and
moron.
then take it back. I'm not going to do that. But, yeah, it sucks that we did below 450 members. I want to get this up to 500 by the end of this month because I need to get back on my feet from where I was before I lost all those members because of false copyright strikes last month. So I would hope, if you like my content and you want to help the channel out, you would consider becoming a member or maybe gifting a membership to someone on the channel. This helps the channel tremendously. All right? So, let's talk about the Tier 2 members goal for the month, 500 members. If we hit 500 members by the end of September, okay, 2 things will happen. But I put out 2 hands with 2, but okay, 2 things will happen. The first is, you will be able to choose the kind of Halloween costume that I will be wearing during my Halloween marathon event. Usually what I do is I present categories to you guys, such as a comic book character, a video game character, a Hollywood movie monster, a pop culture icon. You guys pick the category, then I go out to the stores locally, find a good costume in line with that, and that's what I dress up as for Halloween. All right? So that's what I would like to do this year. And that's the first reward if we hit 500 members. But the other reward is even more special, because if we have 500 members by the end of the month, I'm doing a whole second Halloween event. Never before in my 14 years as an internet content creator have I done a double holiday event. But this year I'll do it. If we hit 500 members, all right? We're going to do, in line with the other stuff you guys have liked me doing this year, we're going to do a special Halloween React event. I'm going to be reacting to the Rob Gavigan YouTube channel. As you know from when I did a react to it earlier this year, Rob Gavigan focuses in on things such as horror, the macabre, the odd and peculiar, the unexplainable, and even murder documentaries, okay? So that being said, he had offered several months ago to offer us up a list of curated videos that he feels would be the most spooky and horror-oriented for Halloween. So, if we hit the members goal by the end of the month of 500 members, there will be a whole separate event reacting to the Rob Gavigan YouTube channel. And I'm adding something new again, all right? Something brand new that I didn't even talk about last time. If we also hit this goal by the end of the month, I will be doing a 30-man, over-the-top rope, horror-themed battle royale in WWE 2K22, where I'm going to do my best to find monsters, villains, creeps, murderers, and everything that has to do with Halloween, and have a whole match based around them in WWE 2K22. All right? So,
Apple iTunes.
There's a lot of rewards coming up for you guys, a lot of exciting, interesting things, okay? So I hope you would consider either becoming a member or gifting a membership this month to help out the channel and help us grow back to where we were, all right? Sucks that we sadly are kind of, lost such headway. We were doing so well this year. And by the way, there's something I would like to directly address here on the podcast. 2 days ago, Snow Carl tipped me and said on the podcast, are you worried because looking at Social Blade or some other online stats tracking site, it says that you had the worst month ever in August on DSP Gaming. It's the worst month you've ever had, the lowest attention and the lowest views, okay? I have a direct response to that because when he told me that, I was kind of scratching my head about it and I looked into it. And I have a direct response. You ready? Wrong! Completely and utterly fucking wrong. I don't care what dumb fuck website you use to track stats. It's wrong. I looked into it myself. I looked into my own analytics. Actually, January and February of this year were some of the slowest months, if not the slowest months I've ever had here. In fact, since I became a full-time streamer here on YouTube, it's actually seen more of an increase.
Why am I toxic?
Yeah, August actually was better than other months around it. Yeah. So it was completely wrong. I don't even know what he was talking about. Like, whatever site he was using was bullshit. But more than likely, let's be honest about Snow Carl. Come on, man. You know you were watching detractor shit, and you believed everything they said because you're gullible. Wake the fuck up, dude. It's completely wrong.
Why
the views actually were better than most other months
when you have factual evidence
around it, and much better than even earlier this year. This channel has been on more of an upward trend this year, and it fluctuates. It does fluctuate. Some months, from what I see, okay, even at the height, like Elden Ring month, I got just under 1 million views on DSP Gaming. Just under, okay? It was literally just under the edge of 1 million views. Which sucks. It would have been nice to say, oh, finally I'm back to 1 million views after so long, but I didn't get there, okay? On average, this channel is hitting around 800,000 views a month, and that goes up and down. Sometimes it's 700,000, sometimes it's 900,000. It kind of stays in that realm. When new games start coming out and we start getting some more new attention on the channel, it'll likely go up. And if I stick at it and I keep sticking with it, and you know, I think the channel will grow. I think we can get back to the million. I really feel that. Now, will I get above that? I don't know. I don't know if the channel will ever grow above 1 million views a month. Being honest, you know, at one point I was getting 10 million views a month. Yes, that's very true. Many, many years ago, a decade ago, when this was one of the hottest YouTube gaming channels, I was getting 10 million views a month on my on-demand videos. No reacts, no crazy over-the-top drama shit. You know, no interaction on my streams, literally just on-demand gameplay videos and playthroughs were getting 10 million views a month. It was definitely a different time on the internet, okay? So, again, all that being said, according to YouTube analytics, things are fine and actually getting better. You don't literal opposite of what Snowcrawl said, and it does irk me that he said that. I took the bait, spoke on it, just trusting that what he was saying was true, and then come to find out it couldn't have been further from the truth. All right. Anyway, enough of that bullshit. There's no negativity here, man. Things are good. All right? All right. Now, let's talk about this insane, huge, ginormous amount of game news that we have to talk about today. All right? Jeez, where do I even start? I'm looking at all this. Jeez. All right. The first thing I'll start out with isn't really game news, but it's something pretty annoying that I discovered yesterday. Okay? So, as I told you guys 2 days ago on the podcast, I said, hey, I got this idea. What we should do is every week, we're going to do the best of DSP Gaming highlight. What I'd like you guys to do over the course of the week is watch the content. Duh. When you're watching it, let me know if something that happened you feel like is the best moment of the week. All right? If you watch my videos on demand, you guys are a major proponent of this. All you need to do is watch the video, and if you see something that you think is the best moment of the week, leave a comment on the video with a timestamp. Say, Phil, I think this is the best moment. Boom, timestamp. Okay? I review all your comments. This will allow me to go through them, see the moments you guys are recommending. And then what I'd like to do is once a week on my day off, take a few minutes to kind of review all the recommendations and highlight in a YouTube short the best moment that happened on my streams this week. Okay? So why am I bringing this up today? Well, yesterday was my day off, and I reviewed everything, and I saw two very prominent moments that were recommended. I was going to do both. I was actually going to do 2 YouTube short highlights yesterday because I felt both of these moments stood out and would be cool things to highlight from the channel that you guys could check out if you hadn't seen them live. Okay?
The backpacker runs away.
So the first was the conclusion to Saints Row, and the second was when I was playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, and Jasper basically took over the stream. I started playing with him, and I accidentally called him Derek because Derek was talking to me at the time in the stream chat, and I was trying to read Derek's messages while talking about Jasper, and I said Derek instead of Jasper, and everyone broke out hilariously saying you confused the two. It was funny as hell, all right? So 2 really cool, unique, funny moments that happened because that last mission of Saints Row 1, that was hell, and I beat it by the skin of my teeth. The car was about to explode. I passed the mission, then the car exploded and killed me, but I passed it anyway. So both were good, all right? And I'm like, okay, this is excellent. Let's do them both. So I go to the Saints Row final part, and I'm looking, I'm like, where's the fucking button to clip it? Look, there's like, dislike, download, save. I'm like, where the fuck is the button?
They said, Phil, you know,
I'm thinking, did they change the YouTube app?
Seems like it's a black hole. Because
all right, hold on. So I clicked on another video. Oh, wait, it's there for that one.
You're always
I
still
clicked on another video. Oh, it's there for that one.
I agree.
Why is there no YouTube short button for the video I want to make a short on? So come to find out, I look into it. Guess what? If YouTube flags a video for content ID of any kind, visual, audio, whatever, if it has content ID match, you can't make a short of it. Shorts are disabled for that video. But it's an hour-long video. Just because a song played in 3 seconds of the fucking video doesn't mean the entirety of the hour-long video is owned by someone. YouTube doesn't care. The moment content ID hits a video, you can't do a YouTube short of it. So I was like, you gotta be kidding me. One of the best moments of the entire playthrough I can never highlight for my audience because YouTube is dumb as fuck. And the answer is, yes, YouTube is dumb as fuck. Again, all they care about is legally protecting their own butts. So from their perspective, as long as we're not violating copyright, we're all in the good. Oh, if someone clips something with copyrighted music in it and then it goes viral, we could be legally liable. So it's really, really, really stupid. So I couldn't highlight the end of Saints Row for you guys. I did highlight the moment with Jasper during Disney Dreamlight, and it was very funny. People seem to like that video a lot. It just sucks I couldn't do both. Okay, so that's what happened. Now, moving forward, please, this is a new project, all right? Please, focus on, when you're watching my videos on demand, nominating these moments you think are the funniest moments, all right? I would absolutely love to be able to highlight this once a week and bring more attention to the channel with the YouTube Shorts,
I would do
okay? So please do, and thank you very much to everyone who does that. And again, if we're watching something on stream as well, you can still tell me, oh, this is one of the funniest things to happen this week. Let me know there,
Piggy's
too,
back.
okay? All right, so that's out of the way. I can delete that one. Okay, the first, you know what? How about this? Let's get rid of let's get the negative views out of the way, or the negative news. Once the negative news is done, we can focus hugely on the positive news. So let's do negative first, then let's do positive overload. All right? The negative news is G4 TV. How many of us have been super excited
money. I really
and
do.
have
I
been
need
watching
that money.
G4
Pay my
TV
bills.
since it relaunched less than a year ago? Now me, how about any of you? I'm curious, have any of you been watching G4 TV? One person so far, you see? So here's the thing, all right? G4 TV, what is it? It used to be a gaming channel, literally focused on just video games. They had shows like Attack of the Show, and or other things in there that were kind of unique. I used to actually watch a show on there where they would do raw video gameplay. I remember watching one of the Hitman games being played by someone, just gameplay. It wasn't commentary or anything. This was before, YouTube had that. And they were doing it on television, Let's Plays with no commentary, okay, just raw gameplay. And they were absolutely an innovator back in the day of doing gameplay or gaming-related content on TV. But eventually they failed and they went out of business, okay? That was a long time ago. All of a sudden last year it's announced they're coming back and they're doing a talent search on the internet for people to be hosts, and they hired Xavier Woods from WWE to be one of their online hosts, and all of a sudden Adam Sessler's coming back to reinvigorate the channel and all of this, okay? What I uniquely saw was two different groups. One group was like, wow, we're nostalgic. We used to watch G4 back in the day. It hasn't been around in like a decade. It's cool to see gaming go back to TV, so we're stoked. And then there was the rest of the world who was like, who the fuck needs a gaming television channel when we have YouTube and Twitch? Like, did they not see the trend of what has happened in the last decade? Since G4 no longer existed, everyone went to the internet for the gaming-related stuff, and now the internet is rife with it. And it's free, and it's on demand whenever you want. You don't need a television station to cover games anymore, so why do we need G4 back? And I think that's kind of what happened is the people who essentially are behind G4 this second run were banking on nostalgia. And I don't know if in this day and age just nostalgia is
What the hell are you
enough
talking about?
anymore. Or maybe, G4, I don't know if G4 was big enough, even at their height, that for them to come back for nostalgic purposes, that they were going to be successful. Okay? Now, no one knows the exact happenings of what's going on over there.
What an idiot.
But yesterday, all of the G4 staff, this isn't even a year after their relaunch, by the way. They haven't even been out for a year yet. All the G4 staff were preparing to film their shows, live broadcast them on the internet and also on the television channel. And all of a sudden, they were told by their management, everything's on halt, production's on halt, you're doing no shows for today.
Do you want to play the
One by
fucking
one,
game?
the staff were brought into management offices, and one by one, 20 to 30 people were laid off out of only a staff of 200. So basically, around 10 to 15% of the workforce on day one got laid off. Okay? It's not clear who it was yet, but basically everyone apparently at the station is now completely crushed because they were of the impression they were the start of something good. They were reinvigorating gaming for the mainstream, for TV. This is what they were told when they were hired less than a year ago, that this is the reinvigoration of gaming on the mainstream. This channel's going to blow up, And they were all under the impression that they had a lot more money to work through wherever. They didn't think that we had less than a year of budget, you know? So, yeah, basically, it kind of just freaked everyone out because they thought that, you know, this was going to be something big. And essentially, if you're getting layoffs less than a year after you launch, it essentially means that it's not working. You know what I mean? The rumor is that management want to keep it going, but they are so tight on money that they have to cost cut wherever possible. So they might end up working on like skeleton crews just to put footage together. That's not ideal, nor is that good, nor is that probably a work environment that anyone who's professional really wants to work in. So yeah, that's shitty. I really don't know really what else to say. There's a lot of reasons that people are saying that this could have happened. Some are saying that there was this person. Yeah, this person, I guess this woman on the channel. I know nothing about it because I never watched the original G4. So when this came back, I haven't watched literally 1 minute of G4 TV. It might as well not exist to me. All right, and I'm someone who my living is covering video games, and there hasn't been a single pertinent thing that's happened on G4 that I needed to watch. So I think that might say something about the channel. Okay, but apparently the channel got political, and there was like a show where there's this woman who went on a rant against gamers online or sexist or something like that. I have no idea. I didn't see it. But all I hear now is, oh, the channel went woke, and when it went woke, now it's going to go broke, and you can't do that in the modern day, and how dare you attack these people who are your viewers, and blah, blah, blah. So I actually don't know. You know, I don't know. I didn't see it. I missed it. But if that happened, I mean, yeah. It's kind of like, the deal is, if you're in a major relaunch phase, okay, what you probably want to do is appeal to the masses and not do marginalized content, all right? And I'm not even necessarily saying that what this person said on the channel was wrong. I have no context. I have no idea what exactly was said, okay? But if you are trying to relaunch something to major media, and by the way, it's an experiment. You don't know if a gaming television channel is going to work in 2021, 2022. This is definitely an experimental process to test the waters and see, hey, will this work again in the modern environment? When all your competition is online and they have instant digital distribution, and by the way, they have over a decade of foothold in the minds of gamers that this is where you go for gaming content, you got an uphill battle to make your television channel work. All eyes will be on you just for moments like that. All right? So what you want to do is you want to try to appeal to the widest amount of people with the widest amount of content. You do not want to be making marginalized content. And if you've got someone going on there ranting about how gamers are sexist, well, first of all, that's just a generalized statement in general, okay? Yes, gamers are sexist. But gamers also are not sexist, because gamers are people from all over the globe, from all walks of life, from all age groups, all genders, races. You know what I'm saying? By just doing a rant about, oh, there's gamers that are sexist, it's probably not a good idea. But again, I don't know, because all I'm doing is telling you what I heard. I didn't know the context. I don't know the situation. I can't be like an authority or some kind of I'm not going to get on a soapbox here and talk negatively about the situation, because I don't really know what happened. All I would say is, hey, I think it's time to try to avoid drama and instead put out fun content that appeals to everyone. And when you're doing that kind of like a rant like that, sounds to me exactly what you don't want to do, and that's exactly what these people are looking for to latch onto. How much do you want to bet that was one moment in time of an entire year of content that G4 TV put out? Well, all you see online about G4 TV is the moment when G4 called us all, bigots or whatever, sexists, right? So that being said, is that the moment that killed it or not? I don't know. But yeah, they're in dire straits and they're falling apart. And now people are wondering if the channel will even survive or if this is just the first nail in the coffin. Again,
it's none of
when I heard
business.
G4 TV was coming back, I was like, meh, I don't care. I never watched it to begin with. Since G4 has launched, I've heard not a single piece of must-watch TV or content on that channel. Like, it's a nostalgia for those who used to like it, or they're trying and no one cares. Like, how is it that I'm a full-time gamer, all I do is play and cover games, and I don't care about the channel, nor do I know anything about it, and I've missed nothing, right? That's bad. Okay. So there you go. That's the one negative about news. Now I can delete that. We can move on to all positives. So this one's a personal one, but I've already mentioned it. The Capcom Fighting Collection is $10 off, and I get the feeling the price will continue to drop over time. But if you were holding off on getting the Capcom Fighting Collection, it's $30 now instead of $40.
I love Hulk
I would recommend
Hogan's
getting
dick.
it. We need more of a player base in these games, and if more people don't buy it, the game will die. But maybe we'll get a little reinvigoration now of people buying it on the cheap. I don't know, but that would be great. Just throwing that out there. Okay. So, you guys may have heard of this little studio. It's a Japanese studio. They put out a few good games here or there. They go by RGG, you know, Ryogu, Ga, Gotoku, or however you pronounce it. Maybe you heard of them. All right? But they seem to be pretty busy these days. Because in the last 24 hours, they announced not one, not two, but 3 different games. That's a lot.
You're a bunch of
Okay?
fucking dumb fucks.
So, first of all right, we've got Like a Dragon, Ishin. What is this? This is a silly what-if scenario. What if the cast of the Yakuza games were actually in feudal Japan? How would Kazuma Kiryu function as a samurai against all of these odds that are stacked against him? And admittedly, I think it's pretty funny seeing him going around in samurai garb, fighting all the people from Yakuza also in samurai garb. It's a pure combat-based game for what I've seen, with the story elements similar to Yakuza. And it looks pretty good. Now, it's already out in Japan, and it's a bestseller. The game is very popular in Japan. But they were afraid to take it into a Western audience, because they were afraid if they took it to the Western audiences that it wouldn't do very well. But based on the success of games like Ghost of Tsushima, now they feel it will. So essentially, they've remade this game now for modern consoles and the worldwide audience, and that will be coming out next year. Okay? But again, does it tie directly into the plot of Yakuza or Like a Dragon? No, it doesn't. It's just kind of a what-if silly scenario. Okay? Okay. Now, the 2 brand new games coming out, one of them I think we all expected, and one is a little shocking. So first of all, Like a Dragon 8. Yes, I said that. Like a Dragon 8. I thought it was Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon. Well, I guess a couple things have happened. First of all, as we all know, the guy who used to run that studio quit. The actual founder and head of it quit, and he went to go work for a Chinese game development company. So, the company decided to rebrand. They're no longer going to make games called Yakuza. All their games are now going to be called Like a Dragon. Okay? So now it's Like a Dragon 8. And since the protagonist has shifted from Kazuma Kiryu to Ichiban, right? The new main character from Yakuza 7, they're going to change the name. So we have a whole new protagonist. Or do we? Because in a surprising twist, it was announced that Like a Dragon 8, coming in 2024, by the way, it will still be a turn-based combat game, turn-based RPG, just like Yakuza 7 was, to which I say 2 thumbs up. I loved Yakuza 7. I want another turn-based RPG. All right? But here's the weird thing. Kazuma Kiryu will now be a co-protagonist around with Ichiban. What? I thought the whole point of Yakuza 7 was supposed to reboot the franchise, right? To have a new protagonist and a new group of characters. And it was cool to have Kazuma Kiryu as a supplemental character along in there for a little bit. But for me, it's confusing because I thought that was the whole point we were trying to get away from. You know, Kazuma Kiryu is the past of the franchise. Ichiban is the future. So why now do we have 2 protagonists? It is a little confusing. Also confusing is Kazuma Kiryu's new haircut. I apologize, I forgot to get the screenshot for you guys this morning. But basically, he no longer has the spiky dark hair, so he looks like Kazuya from Tekken. Instead, his hair is now flattened and gray, like almost like a salt and pepper deal, like grayish. So I don't know if that's because he got older or because he's in disguise. Maybe he's undercover incognito in this game. I'm not sure. But I'll be honest, I was liking Ichiban. I liked having a new protagonist and a whole new... It felt like a fresh start for the series. Having new gameplay elements, being a turn-based RPG, and a new protagonist. I don't know how I feel about Kazuma being in there. All right? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Here's the thing. I don't want to immediately be like, oh, well, the head of the studio quit, so now everything's going to be shit on the studio. I don't want to be like that. All right? But I guess what we're going to see now with these next two games, which is going to be this one and the other one I'm going to talk about.
I have to ask.
This is the opportunity for this studio to shine without their founder. If they can make great games without him, great. But what if now the quality dips, right? I don't know. I guess we're going to find out, okay? But anyway, it looks good. I mean, I'm excited for the next one because it's turn-based. I love that kind of RPG, and, you know, I really liked Yakuza 7, so I'm definitely looking forward to 8. Of course, now it's called Like a Dragon 8. The other game coming out, which kind of threw me for a loop, because I don't think anyone expected this. There is going to be a spin-off game. The main character will be Kazuma Kiryu. I thought we were done with him. It's a classic brawler-style gameplay like the original Yakuza games. It is only around half the size of a regular game, so it's kind of a abridged version of one of their games. It's going to show you what happened to the Yakuza between Yakuza 6 and 7. It's basically filling in the gaps of that time lapse that we have that you don't really get the story from in Yakuza 7 because you're following a new group of people. Okay? It's called Like a Dragon Gaiden. Now, wait a minute. Why is it called Like a Dragon? This is Yakuza. It's supposed to mend the gap between 6 and 7. Nope. It's called Like a Dragon Gaiden. Okay. Supposedly it's coming out next year. Okay. I mean, so, yeah, if you're a fan of Ryuga ga Gotoku, I cannot say this, and I sound stupid every time I try to talk about it. Okay? But if you're a fan of that, all right, this is great news. They have 3 different games coming out in the next 2 years, and they're pretty much all interesting, high-profile games. So for me, this is a major thumbs up. I'm happy about this. I'm excited about this. All right, and I hope that you guys are interested in these games because I am, and I'm going to be playing them. Just to forewarn all of you. If you don't like Yakuza or Like a Dragon, well, too fucking bad. I do, and I'm going to be playing them here on DSP Gaming. So there you go. All right. The next piece of news, One Piece Odyssey finally has a release date. For those who don't know, this is the One Piece RPG that's been in development for many years. It's based on an original plot line, not from the manga or anime. So it's its own spin-off plot line with its own unique cast of characters. It's a turn-based RPG, think Dragon Quest. And it now releases January 12th, 2023. Good. I'm excited. I want to play it. I want to chill with you guys and play a fun RPG early on in the year. That sounds good to me. So I hope you guys are excited for that because I am. I like turn-based RPGs. Having an anime turned into one sounds like a good idea. I'm down for this. Okay? All right. Ni no Kuni, the original game from way back when. Over a decade ago, if I remember correctly, because I think it was announced at the E3 I attended in 2012. I think it came out later that year. Is now going to be on Xbox, on Game Pass, right now. So if you never played the original Ni no Kuni, it's literally free on Game Pass now. You can play it on any Xbox console. Go for it. Okay? I liked the original Ni no Kuni. I actually think the original Ni no Kuni is twice as good as the sequel. I think the sequel went more into copying other franchises like the Tales of franchise, while the original Ni no Kuni was unique. What would happen is you would fight and recruit monsters to your party. You would then command to do your bidding and fight for you. Does this sound familiar to anyone? All right, but I'm here to tell you it is different. It's not Pokemon. I swear to you it's not. It's a very different take. Essentially, they are party members with you. You get to control yourself and the creatures, okay? It's kind of a unique take. I really liked it. And I was upset that with the sequel, they abandoned the whole formula and just went completely copying everyone else and kind of lost the fight anyway. So, yeah, if you haven't never played it, Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch remade for Xbox consoles. It's on Game Pass right now. All right? Now, I've covered a lot of game news. It's already 12:12. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get to the meat of the game news today, and the game news that to me is the most interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, Street Fighter 6. I Now, would like to make a public statement that I may regret, or time will tell and I may actually be prophetic. All right? So here we go. On September 15th, 2022, Darkside Phil Burnell, made the following statement. Okay? You ready for this? Get ready. If all the signs that we are seeing are true, and if all this information is accurate, all right, and if it turns out that everything that that we're being led to believe
they said that you're a gay boy.
will be functional,
We're gonna make love to each other tonight.
and in this final product of Street Fighter 6 when it's actually released for sale sometime next year. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my firm belief at this point in time, Street Fighter 6 will go down in history as the greatest fighting game of all time. Why do I say that? This company developing the game has done a complete 180-degree turn from Street Fighter V. Okay? What were the major criticisms of Street Fighter V? All right? First of all, at launch, Street Fighter V had no content. It was literally play online or play in the training mode against someone local. There was no story. There was no even arcade mode. It was literally just play competitively. All right? Street Fighter 6 has decided to do the complete polar opposite. They're packing in the most feature-rich single-player content I have ever seen in a fighting game. It reminds me of the old days of Soul Calibur, all right, on Dreamcast, all right? It has a robust and interesting single-player story mode where you create your own character from the ground up. As you play through this open-world exploration mode, you encounter groups of generic enemies, but you fight the notable characters from Street Fighter. If you win these notable fights, you earn experience points and their own special moves. So now you can create your own Street Fighter character that has a moveset you designed from the ground up. You can then use that character to further your progression in the storyline, taking on boss level challenges and all kinds of unique and fun stuff. There is a mode in the game that is an homage to fans of old school fighting games, where you go into an arcade with your character and you can play old versions of games like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo and Final Fight. Now, you can't play them online, but essentially what they've done, all right, they are taking exactly what the criticisms were from Street Fighter V, all right, and they are making a game that is what the people want. If you make a fighting game that's absolutely outstanding when it comes to competitive play, that's one thing. But if you make a fighting game that appeals not only to the competitive player, but to the mainstream gaming community as a whole, now you're getting it. And it was actually way back when on the Dreamcast that Soul Calibur understood this formula and released their game where you made your own fighter. As you played, you leveled up your fighter, you added these abilities. This was already a thing 20 years ago. And it seemed to have been forgotten and no one really remembered that it even existed. But then, recently, in the last decade, with the reboot of the Mortal Kombat franchise and NetherRealm bringing in these interesting, robust story modes, as well as the Crypt offline mode, people realized, oh crap, these games can be successful outside of a competitive nature. They don't have to be played only competitively online. So why don't we add more content? That is exactly what they are doing with Street Fighter 6. And from everything I've seen now, it seems like they are determined to give you maximum value for your dollar. If you buy Street Fighter 6 and you want to play it against people online competitively, great. That's where the core of the franchise is always laid, and they're going to do a good job with that. But man, if you want just an offline experience, you could still buy Street Fighter 6 and get tons and tons of hours of gameplay and content out of this game. Imagine playing through the story mode multiple times, building different characters of different appearance, different combat abilities, and going through and really, getting your money's worth out of it. I'm very excited for all this news about the offline gameplay of Street Fighter 6. But then in addition, They did like a big expose about all these different characters that are going to be in it. You know, of course, we already know the cast because it leaked, but they started showing characters such as Blanca, E. Honda, Dalsim, and Ken. Big update on Ken. So originally the rumor was that Ken Masters was basically going to kind of be like a loser bum in this game. He apparently lost his family. They divorced, him and Eliza, who was his wife in the previous games. And now he's just down on his luck trying to fight his way back to prominence. That's actually not the case. His real plot's been revealed. He's been framed by the Mad Gear gang. That's right. That is the villainous gang from the Final Fight franchise into basically being accused of crimes he didn't commit. He feels that for the betterment of his family, he needs to go on the lam. So he abandons his family and leaves them behind while everyone's on the run trying to catch him as a wanted fugitive. And his plot is he's trying to prove his innocence over the course of Street Fighter 6. Wait, what? An interesting plot in a fighting game? This could have been a movie. This could have been an anime or a manga. This is actually good writing. I'm like, wait, what? This is cool. So if you actually have a story mode for Ken that explains all of this, this would be pretty neat, right? So I'm kind of like, whoa, like, you see what I'm saying about how this game is completely pulling a 180? When Street Fighter V came out, it was only for competitive players, and then it didn't work, okay? It took like a month for the game to even work, and then people found out it sucked. So imagine the opposite. Imagine, oh, not only do we understand this is for competition, but also there's a whole group of people who love Street Fighter out there. Hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of them. They're never going to play this game in a tournament, but they still want to love it. So give them content, give them a world, give them lore, give them all the stuff they get out of all the other gaming franchises that they enjoy in Street Fighter. You know what I have to say to that? Yes, please, please do. Listen, I'm 40 years old. Very well, I'll be 41 by the time I play Street Fighter 6. Do I have aspirations of being a top-level Street Fighter player? No. I don't know if I'll ever get that competitive bug back. But I love Street Fighter. I want to enjoy the game. Give me content.
La 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 la.
There you go. Here, listen to my beautiful singing voice.
La 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 la.
In the ranked play in Street Fighter 6, meaning the online ranking play, not the casual play, it doesn't matter. But when you play, you level up by earning experience points, you get the different tiers or whatever, and this affects who you match against. Listen to this change. Your league points that you earn in ranked play are based on a per character basis. So let's say your favorite character is E. Honda, and you play the shit out of E. Honda, and you're a top ranked player because you use E. Honda, you kick everyone's ass. Well, I want to learn Ken today, but I'm not good with Ken. If I play with Ken in ranked, I get my ass beat because I'm high ranked. I'm going to lose all my ranking points because I don't know how to play with Ken. No. Ranking points are now tied individually to the character. So you could be a high-ranked Honda and a scrub with Ken, and the game won't put you against high-ranked people with Ken. You get to learn Ken against everyone else. It's like, oh my God, it blows my fucking mind that they're doing it. It's everything you would ever want in a fighting game. I'm literally blown away how good this is all sounding. Now, there's going to be a closed beta for Street Fighter 6. It's starting on October 7th, and it runs to the 10th. Okay? And before you say, well, Phil, will you be a part of that closed beta? All right? It is a lottery basis, meaning everyone has an equal chance if you register for it. Okay? I tried to register for it this morning. First, I tried to create a Capcom ID account, because you need to have a Capcom ID account to register for it. I got 3 error messages and I gave up. 10 minutes later, they sent me an email saying it worked. Click this link. So I clicked on the link and created the account. All right, now let me go in and put my personal information in there because it's probably going to ask your platform of preference and everything. And then let me register for the beta. I go to do it and it says error occurred, error occurred, error occurred. The site is completely destroyed. They announced this open beta, or excuse me, this closed beta this morning, and the whole site is completely rocked and is not working. Okay? I am going to try to register for this thing. The good news is you have till the end of the month. So you have 15 days to register. And then apparently that first week of October, they're going to pull this random lottery I'll be honest. I probably have a better chance of being selected if I try to do it for like Xbox than PlayStation. First of all, just so everyone knows, Street Fighter 6 is cross-platform. It doesn't matter what console you play it on. You're playing with everyone else. So it doesn't matter if you own PC, PS5, Xbox. You can play with everyone else anyway. So it doesn't even matter what platform you're applying for. But I would suspect more people are used to playing Street Fighter on PlayStation. So you're going to have way more requests for that than if you select the lesser selected platform. I would probably think out of the three, probably Xbox would be the least requested. So that's probably what I'll request. I'll probably get an increased chance if I do that. Okay? So, I'm going to register when it works. It's not working right now, but once it starts working, okay, I'm going to register and hope for the best. And it would be really neat if, yeah, I could play the beta of Street Fighter 6 October 7th to 10th. If not, I mean, obviously it's not the end of the world. I am hyped for the game and I want to play it. I would love to play it for you guys, but I guess we'll see what happens and go from there. All right, but I'm excited. So this is cool. Everything I'm hearing about Street Fighter 6 these days is positive. It's complete flip of attitude from, 7 years ago when Street Fighter 5 was released. They've definitely learned from their mistakes and they're trying to make the best experience possible. I mean, there's people who may never play this game online and might buy it because they want to play it single player because the single player sounds so good. All right. Cool. All right. So that's it. That's the gaming news I got for you guys. Let's go right into shout-outs. So we start off today on the YouTube side of things. Jeff Lopez did a super chat. Did you happen to see the new Street Fighter 6? And then it cut off. Yes. I just talked about it. Jared just did a super chat. He says,
Okay.
are you going to play Call of Duty Friday?
Fair enough.
PlayStation 5 only.
All right.
It's not out on Friday for PlayStation 5. That's the closed beta, and I don't have access to it. It's open as of Sunday, the 18th, open beta for everyone on PS5, and that's when I'll be playing it. Okay? Malcolm has re-upped his membership for 9 months. He says, long live DSP. Thank you, Malcolm, for the ongoing support. I appreciate that. And then Phil, that ack was fire.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I
His
don't
super
have
chat,
money
he
to do
says,
it.
what
I
about
don't
doing a
have
modern
money to do
playthrough
it.
of
I don't
Mario
have money
3?
to do it.
I
I
would
don't have
consider
money
it.
to do it. I don't have money to
Not
do
doing
it.
now, but I would consider it. Phil, that ack was fire. What a great name.
My laugh sounds like ack, ack, ack. So when
Never
I
even
laugh,
said
I go,
ack until I just said ack
Or-
reading your name. Ack, ack,
Does that sound-
ack.
ack, 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 ack.
Man,
ack.
you guys,
No, it sounds nothing like that.
you
at all.
really nailed the meme when you finally immortalized when I say ack, ack, ack on my stream. Because as you know, this is something I do all the time. It sounds just like... Okay. Of all the things to say, of all the things I do on my streams that sound stupid, they make one up. Okay, so I received 2 tips during my day off yesterday. The first tip is Phil, the director of the upcoming Assassin's Creed game, said that some Assassin's Creed games won't feature present-day storylines like Assassin's Creed Mirage, but the present-day stuff will mostly
love
exist in
Hulk
that live
Hogan's
service
dick.
AC game Infinite. He also said that they're going to fix how they approach them because people who love the modern-day stuff don't get enough of it, and the people who hate them get too much of it, and I was wondering what you thought of those comments and what you think of the modern-day Assassin's Creed stuff. Well, first of all, thank you for the tips on my day off. I really... Special delivery! Special delivery! Snorlax is here. Just wanted to say thank you for checking out Disney Dreamlight Valley. Your streams encouraged me to check out that game myself, and I'm now loving it. Please don't drop that from the rotation anytime soon. It's chill. It will not. It's definitely be playing once this week, maybe twice. It depends. Actually, I would have guaranteed 2 streams if I was streaming on Saturday night, but I need the time to do the private patron videos. All right, so that's what's going on with that. But it's definitely be played Monday, if not Monday and Tuesday, dependent on time and what you guys want. So good stuff. And I agree with you. That last stream was actually quite interesting. I'm actually intrigued to play more. We did stuff with Moana, and she was coming to the village, but then we have more stuff we have to do for her to come to the village, and it's interesting to see what's going to happen in the game moving forward. So yeah, it's a good game so far. Blah 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 blah. Snowcrawl to the $1.50 says sorry about the incorrect information in regards to your views. I didn't hear from any hater or detractor. I checked your social blade. Happy to be wrong and happy the channels are doing better. Yeah, from what I saw on Social Blade in August, I think it was like 880 or 890,000 views, which is far from my worst month. I actually think it was January that I was down to like 700,000 something. And last year, actually, like what's happened is as I've become a full-time streamer and content creator here on YouTube, the channel's been slowly building more and more. I'm actually doing better. Basically, YouTube is saying every month I'm either in line with what I expected or exceeding it. So, yeah, maybe I don't know what Social Blade looks at. Here's what I can tell you about Social Blade. All right? Sadly, Social Blade has never been accurate. Even back in the day, years and years and years ago, when I cared about tracking stats on my YouTube channel, they were never right. They always were completely wrong when it came to estimations of income, views. They were always off. I don't know what data they're using, but it's just not accurate. I mean, you could use it as a general estimate, but it's never completely true. Okay? And I hate that people use that shit as facts. Like back in the day, I'll give you an example. Back in the day, there used to be this YouTuber, and he would go on Social Blade and analyze the data. And he would make videos about what he felt people made. And back in the day, no exaggeration, he made videos about me, be like, oh, Darkside Phil on DSP Gaming, he's making like, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year. Not even close. I was making way less than that. But he was saying these exorbitantly insane things. And I was like, dude, like, don't you understand that's harmful? Because then people think that you're rich and shit, and it's not true. You shouldn't be just speculating shit based off of some website that's pulling data from somewhere. To give you some perspective, YouTube makes certain data public, and it's not always accurate.
I don't have money to do
so
it. I don't have money
to
to do it.
take
I don't
that,
have money
that
to do
data
it. I don't have money to do it.
and
I don't have
believe
money
that
to
it's
do it.
true is kind of dumb. And the view, like, for example, how is Snowcrawl saying it was the least viewed month ever on DSP Gaming? You would think the least month viewed ever would have been around the time when I was still full-time streaming on Twitch, and it was a deader month, and all I was doing was archiving my footage over here. No streams or anything. So you would think it would have been like one of those months, maybe early 2021, late 2020, early 2021, when not a lot of stuff was going on with new releases, and the views on this channel were low, and I wasn't streaming here to inflate the views. That probably would have been one of the lowest months ever for views. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand how you could say a month when I'm actively every day streaming, uploading, right? How can you say that would be one of my lowest months for views? It doesn't even make logical sense. All right? Now, maybe what Social Blade did is they took a look at the stupid videos that were taken down. Remember, there were 10 videos for my pre-streams that were taken down because of false copyright strikes, right? Each video probably had roughly, 1,000 views on it, maybe, give or take, for the podcasts, right? And there was a few others videos that I had to take down because it was the same line where the same person who would give me the false copyright strikes against the other podcast. I had his footage in those podcasts too, so I had to get rid of those. So maybe there was 20 videos that I deleted. And because of the but even then it doesn't make sense, because let's say I deleted 20 videos and they're all 1,000 views each. That's 20,000 views. So instead of being 890,000, I'm 870,000. It's still high. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. It's nonsensical. So I don't get it. I just don't understand how Social Blade is saying it's the worst month ever. It definitely wasn't. Okay? Okay. So I think I've covered everything. Okay? I think that's it. There you go. So thank you guys. Snowcrawl says, do you think Social Blade doesn't count stream views while YouTube does? Maybe. Maybe because when I'm done with the stream, I private the stream. Maybe because that's not a public facing video, Social Blade doesn't see it. But YouTube counts it. All those views count for the channel. The likes count for the channel. It all counts. It's all engagement, and it helps your channel. Absolutely. Okay. Expand on. We're going to see what happens. All right? We're going to see what happens with the Capcom collection. I want to keep playing old school Street Fighter, but it may not be viable. We'll find out. All right? Okay. Now I got to turn on my air conditioner now because it just got pretty warm in here. It's over 80 degrees, so I'm going to turn it on now. All right, guys, I covered everything. As much as I'd like to do Q&A, I feel like we should jump into Splatoon before we get too ahead of ourselves. So thank you for watching this episode of the Level 1 Podcast, a jam-packed podcast. So a couple things. Number one, please start thinking about what you want to see me do in the special React event on Saturday, October 1st, either from Frederick Knudsen or June the King. I'm open to suggestions. I can't wait to hear what you suggest you want to see me react to. Number two, please begin to highlight what you consider your favorite moments of my week.
Miserable. It is miserable.
Jasper, what are you doing? Oh, there he goes. He ran down the hallway. What a nut. I went out there. He's jumping all over me. He's like licking my legs and stuff. He's being silly. Okay. He is. He's a little rascal. He is. Okay. Let's see. Is my camera centered? It looks good, right? I want to make sure everything's good before we start. Expand Dong, I really don't know what to tell you. He says, I think it'd be a shame if you retire Splatoon without touching the story. It's like Call of Duty where you prefer the story over multiplayer. Having played it, I think the campaign is a good 4-night streams. Expand Dong, are you not noticing that really this game is not catching on, even in the Americas at all? If you have not noticed that, like, it's very Japanese-centric. And I'm not crapping on the game. I kind of like it. It's growing on me every time I play it, but it's not a game that's getting a lot of attention here. And you're asking me to play it more. Gee, the game that when last time I played it, everyone in the chat talked about sports instead of the game, and you would like me to play it extra.
Popo cock.
I'm not sure if that's going to work. Right now, I got games people are demanding more of, Multiverses and Disney Dreamlight Valley. I don't have enough to play. And you're like, oh, why don't you play the campaign at night? Because people have other games they want to see. You understand? Like, it just doesn't seem to me like this is a game that is doing it anymore. Maybe 7, 8 years ago when it came out on Wii U, because it was a unique FPS game for Nintendo or whatever at that time. But I don't know, man. There you go. Michael Kane said, last time we were playing this, I was sitting in the chat singing the Captain Planet theme song. So very exciting. So here, that's the ranked stuff. Yeah, look, Inkblot Art Academy, Wahoo World, Undertow Spillway, Museum Dolfonsino. We've never even seen those. So if I get the ranked unlocked, we'll be able to try new maps. All right. Okay. All right, all right. Is there anyone else? What the hell? Oh, gyroscopic, I forgot. Is there anyone else who doesn't feel like those two Splatoon characters with the manta ray on the television, show or whatever, that they don't really appeal as much as the original two? Like, the original two felt like a bunch of trendy kids on MTV or something. Those two just feel like, I don't know, like forced weirdo characters. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Are you guys ready? I'm going to start recording. Here we go. Oh, never mind. Gamma, Timmy $1.50 says, did your mom really used to bathe you till you were 16 and comb your hair till you were 18? Yes. Absolutely. That happened. For sure. 100%. I was unable to bathe myself till I was 16 years old. Thank you for the tip. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Splatoon 3. This is my third session. And if I'm remembering correctly from the last time, we are very, very close to being able to play the ranked matches. We're about halfway through level 9. When you hit level 10 is when you can do them. So I want to keep playing and see if we can unlock the ranked today, because the ranked is all new maps and modes and stuff, okay? I believe we still have the experience booster as well. Remember last time we had the experience boosting item? So we're going to do that. This is the zapper. Yeah, we're using the zapper right now. Yeah, we'll keep using the zapper, I think, for now. Okay. Let's jump right into a match. Do it. Kagome, I'll see you tonight. Sounds good. Yoshino lovers, here's a dude. I came to watch the pre-stream podcast. Hope you have fun with Splatoon 3. Now, wait a minute, Yoshino. How dare you? It is the Level 1 podcast. We rebranded several months ago. How dare you say the word pre-stream? I'm just kidding, of course. Yeah, I'm glad that you saw it. It was a good show, right? Lots of news we talked about today. Tons of game news. Insane. So, yeah, I'm excited about the future of games right now. I guess I am looking forward to Pikmin 4. Absolutely I am. Do I find the weapons balanced? Project Hail Mary, I have not played the game nearly enough to make that kind of a judgment. YouTube mode. I mean, how many weapons did I really unlock? 5? How many are there? Like 2, 3 dozen, right? So I really don't think I can speak to that as of yet. Ready? Here we go. Dave, he's just out of range. You saw that? He was literally just out of range. He is. I can't hit him. Because this is a mid-range gun. It's hard. Yeah, I can't get him. Look. Oh! Wow. So that is definitely a disadvantage of the blaster. You really have to be close. Even his dynamo roller outranged me there, and there's nothing I can really do about it. Wow. Again, the dynamo roller. I don't think I have that one right yet. I have the basic roller. Yeah, I just have the basic roller. So I don't have the dynamo. I wonder if that one's much better. It didn't work. Oh, there we go. I got him after the fact. That was the grenade is a little bit delayed acting. Nice. Yeah, we're losing. I think I want to unlock another rapid fire gun because this gun's limited range is really annoying. I like how fast it fires, but my god, the limited range really sucks. I really wish it had better range. Oh, we traded. We traded a kill there. Tuna. Again, the dynamo roller. Dude, that roller is kicking my ass. That roller is apparently really good, right? So is a Team Piss had this in the bag. Team Golden Spicy Mustard has it in the bag. Oh, I got coming from behind. He was using the Aero Spray Machine Gun. He's using all weapons that I'm not using. Oh shit! Super fucking good. I missed completely. Yep. Trying to spring technique, you can. There are, you know, this gun is basically just rapid fire. That's it. This gun is very basic. Some of the other weapons I have like an alternate fire if you jump, but this one is essentially just fire away. That's it. Yeah, we got completely dominated. Expand donks. Just press X in the menu. Go to options. You can toggle gyro or experiment and turn it off. Maybe no gyro is more your speed. You have to cancel matchmaking to open the menu. I did see the Tekken 8 trailer, but there's not really a trailer. It's just Jin Kazama and Kazuya Mishima fighting. There's really nothing to it. It's like, okay, it's Tekken. And it looks nice. The graphics are really good. But, you know, I don't know if it's you know, really said much about the game. It's the two characters you knew would be in it, right? So, what was it? There's a menu, options. Player settings? No. Handheld? No. Motion controls off.
What do I do?
Let's see with no motion controls how it plays. I'm curious. Yeah. Oh, this is... Oh, wait a minute. TV mode. Here we go. Motion controls off. There we go. Okay. I will up the sensitivity a little bit. And I'm going to try it like that. Let's see what happens. So now, yeah, no motion control now, see? Now I got to get used to it, though. I got to get used to doing it because I've been doing it with motion control. I'll give it a shot. It's going to be tough, though, because I've been playing it the other way. I got to get used to it. Alright. What's up, Jade? Good to see you today. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. The gyroscopic controls are good if you master them, but I don't know. For someone like me who's more casualized, it might just make sense to try to just use the basic control, you know? Let's give it a shot. Let's see. Yoshino Lover says motion controls are not my thing. Even Expand Dong, who's been talking about this game, you know, a lot, is saying it's not for him either. Huh. Yeah, the motion controls are tilt controls. Exactly right. The gyroscopic, you tilt the controller for precise aiming. Okay. Malcolm, I'm really sorry to hear that. He says his wife has COVID and she's very sick. I hope she gets better. Obviously, you know, it's a serious deal. COVID can affect people in a pretty negative way. Many people have lost their lives to it. I hope your wife does better than that. Hopefully she's been vaccinated, because that's supposed to, you know, dramatically reduce the negative impact of the disease. And now I wish her the best. I wish her the best either way, but, you know, obviously it would be more alarming if she's not vaccinated. So as you can see, I'm hanging back to cover everything while they are basically rushing. I figure someone's got to cover the back base, right? They're not going to do it.
Give her
They
a kill,
certainly didn't.
and that's it, because you're just going to waste our time again.
Okay.
No! Not him! Ah!
This song, isn't this from the first game? This song really reminds me of the first game.
Left shot, flying over arrow! Oh!
I'm pretty sure I remember this from Splatoon 1. Nice, got my first kill. Non-motion control. I got one, and I got killed by something, but that person's dead too. So I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, so now how do... Okay, now use right thumbstick. Okay. Use right thumbstick to select. I was using gyroscope to select earlier. Now use right thumbstick to pick your drop spot. Okay. Got him! Oh, we traded! We traded. It's a pretty intense fight, I would say. Get over there, guys. Forget about him. We gotta cover the real estate, man. Go. It's been pretty slow, not gonna lie. Doing my best to cover as much as I can in the last seconds. Come on. I wonder if we did enough there, because I covered a lot in the last few seconds. Wow, look. Yeah, I covered a ton. I don't know. I did a lot, though. That whole streak in the back was me. Alright. So I feel the game is too repetitive. Here's the thing, Melia. We've only done Turf War. And once we did the, what is it, the Horde mode, we haven't done the ranked. The ranked is supposed to be where the variety actually is. I was the #1 turf inker, by the way. I was the best on my team. What a shocker, right? Jeremy says, I haven't been following Street Fighter 6 news, but what you said today sounds good. I'm looking forward to playing it. Me too. I'm feeling strongly positive about Street Fighter 6, which is kind of the opposite of what happened with Street Fighter 5 at this point. Everything that they're doing seems like it's going in the right direction, you know? What's the objective of the game when you're playing Turf War like I'm doing now? It's to cover the maximum amount of flooring with your color of ink. Whoever has the most ink on the ground at the end wins. That's really it. I mean, if you kill the opponents, obviously it hinders them from putting out more ink, but it's really not about deathmatch or anything. It's just about covering the floor. Does this game improve upon the first one? Asked Yoshino Lover. I would say graphically, yes. And, you know, the variety of guns, there's definitely more. And the variety of modes, it seems like there's more. But, you know, I'm not an expert. I didn't play Splatoon 2, so I don't actually know the concrete differences between these iterations. I can't really answer, you know, any kind of intelligent capacity. There we go. Oh, got him. The whole enemy team's right here. Nice. I didn't get any outright kills, but I did do damage.
What do I do?
Got him. Whoa, 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 they're up there. Oh, they're up top. It was up there shooting down and he dropped. Luna Blaster. It looks like it shoots like a grenade launcher, right? That's exactly what it looks like a paint grenade launcher. Ooh, they wiped out the whole team. Sweet. Hello, Oracle Yuto. So I just got up from a nap. How's the day going so far? I say so far, so good. Just started here in Splatoon. Oh, no, that's not good. Get out of here. Behind. Yes. That's the disadvantage of the roller. The roller, you get hit from behind. You land like, oops, I passed the person. Oh, got me. Got me from above. The Luna Blaster again. That gun's, like I said, is like a pink grenade launcher. Seems pretty darn good. You can't get up there from here. That sucks. What is with that growing and shrinking block? I'm not sure how it works. Ran out of ink. Right at that critical time, I ran out of ink. Crap. See, it's not good because they have good position. Now we have to be sure to hold the middle and we'll win, but we have to hold this middle, so we gotta move, move, move. Oh god, I don't know what happened. Luna Blaster again. Dude, that grenade launcher is powerful. I think we might have it in the bag, but I'm not sure. Oh my god, Michael King says the orange stages remind him of the 1980s or 1990s macaroni and cheese commercial with the surfing dinosaur surfing on a cheese wave. Yeah, I remember that. I was the #1 popular target, and I was also the base inker. Top base inker. Expandong says, blaster weapons like Luna Blaster are ranged. They're deadly from afar, but weak up close. The sponge blocks from the campaign, you can ink them to grow them and use them as a shortcut. I see. Almost to ranked. Good afternoon, Derek. How you doing? Of course you love the YouTube short. You were in it. Jay says, I don't really like this because he doesn't like motion controls. He's feeling a little sick watching it, but he's fine. Yeah, I hear you.
Creature that would look like it was
the game is 60 frames fast paced for sure.
Thanks, Derek.
So,
I appreciate that.
Yeah, but I'm enjoying it. I turned off the motion controls. We're not using them anymore. Looks like the new hour has hit. So we just started, and immediately we're going to see new maps. We got a rematch.
Suck shit. We don't want to hear you talk ever again. Just shut your face. In fact,
Museum
you actually
d'Alfonso
zip your
and then
lips
something else.
permanently. Put a zipper on your lip and go zip, and never talk again. It would be better off. The content would actually be better off.
No, so far the
Shut
game does
the hell
not hurt my eyes. I just don't know what it is about Multiverses. Whenever I play Multiverses, my eyes burn. Seriously. They burn, they start watering, and then my sinuses act up because my eyes are messed up. Every time I play Multiverses, but other games don't do the same effect. I don't know what it is. We're green. Forest green against, I don't know, raspberry pink? Did you call that? I'm not sure. Have I played this stage yet? I don't think so. I don't think I've seen this map. It doesn't look familiar. I missed the jump! I missed the jump. I went right to the water. Ultimate suckitude.
Oh no, someone's going to be restreaming you. Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't play on this one yet. I missed. Oh man, I died instantly. What was that gun? The 52 gal. I don't have that one yet. There says it reminds me of Nickelodeon green slime. Jump! Oh my god, it happened again! I'm trying to jump and I swear I'm doing it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. See, if you hit the jumps, it's good, but I'm missing the jumps. Nice, someone got them, and now I'm covering up their cologne. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Oh, my God. Rapid Blast. These are all guns I don't know. Rapid Blaster? Oh, I have no clue. Got attacked from behind. It's so chaotic, half the time you can't really tell what's going on. Just everything's blowing up around you, paint squirting everywhere. I just landed.
It's been pretty slow.
And this gun killed me, the Rapid Blaster. Again, I don't know what it is. Oy, oy, oy. Well, yeah. I'm not doing so well. Damn it, by the time I turned around, I didn't have a shot. I think I did this pretty good, though. Push us forward a little bit. Rubber Blaster is cool like Luna Blaster, but not as strong. It's a ball. Well, that was chaotic. I covered as much as I could there. Oh, we won. We definitely won. Nice. 10% margin. RTU's soundboard did a $4.20 tip and says, spread your cheeks and just go to town. There you go. Sounds amazing. Sounds like the thing a really intelligent person would say on their stream. Thanks for the tip. Okay. Finally level 10, so I think the ranked is open now. You can check that out. I think I might want to try a new weapon, too. Yep, here it is. You're ready for Anarchy battles. They put rank points. Splash zones and tower controller new modes. Okay. There you go. There are two types, open and series. If we only have a little time, we only want to do one match, do open. It's just a single battle. If you do series, it's a series of longer sessions, best of 5. Okay. Okay.
So if you're going to be an asshole,
So I think I want to get a new weapon.
You're going to be
first of
shown the
all.
door.
Who's the weapons guy? Here we go. All right. So, hello, what are you in the market for today? So he's even more. Here we go. The classic Squiffer. For a charger, it's a bit short on range. In return, it can charge up more quickly. Use it in a more offensive way. I don't really know what he means by that.
Blah 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 blah
Center
blah
subject
blah
for an
blah
attack
blah
on
blah blah blah
teammates.
blah 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 blah.
And a big bubbler you can hide inside. Huh. Dually Squelchers. What are these?
What do I do?
So 2 jet squelchers. Which is the ability to fire off extremely accurate and fairly rapid shots after executing a roll. Now you have 2 of them. You can sniff out enemies with the Wave Breaker special and splat bombs. Stick and move. Yeah, because you can move around. Oh, now we get the Splooshomatic. Wide muzzle. The Splooshomatic is well suited for close combat situations. It has a curling bomb. An ultra stamp. We've seen the ultra stamp before, right? Oh my god. Splatter Shot Pro. Developed for more advanced users by the same team that brought you the Splatter Shot. Pro strategy. Deploy an angle shooter to limit your opponent's movement and take advantage of the pro's accuracy and range to splat them from downtown. Good lord. And the crab tank. I haven't used the crab tank yet. Okay. Splatter Scope. A splat charger with added scope for more effective long distance aiming. So it's definitely a snipe. Yes. So no, you cannot store a charge. Splat bombs and ink back. Try Slosher. Oh my god. Try Slosher. So, please let me fire 3 giant buckets of ink at the same time. That's not a question. Let's see. It's a broader attack, but the ink power is less than your basic Slosher. Reef Lux 450. A lighter version of the Tri-Stringer. It's a bit more user-friendly for folks who are new to Stringer-type weapons. It doesn't pack the biggest punch or range, no exploding charged shots, but it offers the ability to store a charge. Oh my god. I'm just gonna get rid of this idiot. Okay. Yai. Curling bombs, Tenta missiles. Okay. So these are what's available to me right now. I mean, holy crap. Now, isn't it true you can unlock any weapon? You can, right? We have 3. We can unlock any weapon we want.
Banned.
I wonder what the late game weapons are.
Forever.
Ballpoint Splatlings, Explosure, Nautilus 47, E-Lighter, Rapid Blaster Pro, Goo Tuber, the Nozzle Nose, the Bamboozler.
You're not welcome on my stream.
There's so many guns. Flingzaroller. Blobbler, Squeezer, Undercover Umbrella. Oh my god. I honestly don't know. Right? What do you get? There's so many weapons. There's the Luna Blaster that guy was using. See? Maybe try the Luna Blaster because it's unique and totally different.
What do I do?
The Dynamo Roller is what that other guy was using. It's a high-range roller, apparently. See that? A lot of people are using the 52 gal.
What do I do?
But I get that at level 11, so I feel like it would be a waste to use 3. You know, I kind of want a sniping rifle. I think I'm going to try the splatter scope. And maybe I'll try this Slosher. I think I'll buy 3 things. And I'll try the dually squelchers. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna try all these. Alright, with 3 different weapons to try today. We'll see if they're any good. We won't know until we try them, so. All right. Do I want to buy any more equipment? Well, what's this? Raise the star power? We already know that. I can already raise the star power. So I could raise the star power of the mask. But I like the headphones better. Oh, I can raise the star power of my shirt. Let's do that. Here we go. There you go. That was expensive. It was $30,000 to do that.
It's been pretty slow.
What about the boots? How much will it cost to raise the star power of the boots? 10,000. We could do it. Yeah. Nice. All right. We raised the star power of our gear and we bought some new weapons. Yeah, Derek, that's correct. The Nintendo Zapper was 1985. It was actually a launch item that came with many NES consoles. That's correct. All right. So we have a sniper rifle, a tri-bucket tosser, and the dual squelchies. We're going to try all of these. See how it goes. We're going to try ranked, so I'm probably going to suck ass and lose a million times, but it doesn't matter because I'm already ranked terribly. That's correct. The lobster was an absolute unit. I agree with you. Oh, man. Let's do an open, because there's only one. So let's do this. Let's just try it. One off. Do I like the game? I enjoy it. It's interesting. And like I said, in my third session, we're unlocking new weapons again. Now there's a new game mode. You know, I like it. I like it, but I hate to say it. I just don't feel like it really has taken that off that much with my audience. Look, we have 260 people on the stream. I had more people for Earthbound than Splatoon 3. You know, I don't know what else to say. Look out, there's a black woman coming. Ah! She takes them both out. Boom! Steals the backpack and runs away. Oh. Clam Blitz. Fill the enemy's clam basket. What? Collect 8 clams and form a football and carry the football to the opposing team's base. Break the goal shield that lets people toss clams into the goal. I have no idea what that means. What do I do with this? I got a clam? What do I do with the clam? What do we do with these? Oh, I got instantly killed. Suction bomb? I have no idea what I'm doing. Great.
What do I do? What do I do?
There's a football. What do I do with it? What is this? What do I do? I don't know where to go. I didn't mean to grab it. It landed on me. I have no idea what I'm doing.
What do I do?
Oh, great.
What do I do? What do I do?
Instantly killed by a clam, and now our team was wiped out. Great. This is a great start.
What do I do?
Special delivery. Delivery.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
I don't understand what I'm doing. No one got any points yet. Seems like if you aim up, it's good because then you could have the path, right?
What do I do? What do I do?
Can't move. I don't know what was going on. I was stuck and I couldn't move. I couldn't like swim or anything. couldn't hit him. I was releasing and never fired. I don't understand. I was trying to fire to shoot the guy right in front of me. It didn't even do anything. I don't know. This is very confusing. Wow, I couldn't even see them. I couldn't even see the person. I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't get it. It's weird.
What do I do?
I don't even have a chance to do anything. I'm just dead, and I don't know what I'm doing. Great. Look, our whole team, we can't even get out of our area. It's like they're on our spawn, just killing us instantly. I did snipe one of them, and then I got killed from behind by the roller. Great. Yeah, we got completely dominated. I just spawned immediately dead. It seems like this gun is no good for this mode. This mode, you need something quick to eliminate your enemies right in front of you. Like, this wouldn't be a mode where I want to stand here and snipe. Yeah, I don't know. Collect clams. Once you have the football, you turn into a big target. You can toss clams with A to other teammates. I think with your gameplay, you should use teammates.
Some salt.
Give teammates your clams. Great. No idea what I was doing. I'm gonna try a different weapon. I don't think the sniper rifle is gonna be good for this mode. Not until I understand the mode and the maps and everything.
What do I do?
I wasn't the worst on my team. That's pretty pathetic.
Business related, I still have it.
Pretty pathetic. How do I equip stuff? Let's try the dual squelchers. Let's try those. Okay.
What do I do?
Did they say you could dodge? How do you dodge? Did they not say you could dodge? How do you dodge? B? Nope.
What do I do?
Jumps. Oh, only when you're firing. Can you do it in the air? You can. You can roll in the air. This, I don't understand. What does this do? Right? What is this? I don't know what that is.
What do I do?
I'm very confused. Alright, maybe I'll do better now with the gun I can actually hit something with. The dual shotties, no, it's not shotguns, it's two handguns. Shockwaves damage opponents, they have to constantly jump, it serves to mess them up. Okay. They stun the opponents. It reveals enemies who are hiding in ink. That's interesting. Okay. Clam Blitz again. Orange marmalade against grape preserves. There you go. Got him.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
Here's their goal. How do I do this? What the hell? Go clamp A? What's A? Oh, man, I didn't understand it. A, I have to aim and shoot, I guess. I missed. Sucks. I was right there and I missed. That really blew because I was right on top of it.
What do I do?
Jeez, come up behind me. The ink brush. Damn, all the clams are in the center. Oh, no, you didn't, you motherfucking piece of shit cocksucker. Mark my fucking word. Ah! I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. You motherfucker. Sure looks to me like you're losing. I'm just saying. Let this be noticed live on the internet. You're fucked. You are done. Wow, that person's way faster than me. They're way faster. I play the game constantly to make money. I'm not. Okay. Sure. Instant death. Oh, that's right, I can dodge. I gotta remember about that. Oh, I totally rolled into them, which is not going to work. Flings a roller is the best roller, so Derek, you think so? Is it the best or just the hardest to get, like the highest rank? Feel your levels rising. Fire! Did I do it? We broke their barrier and taking the lead. Wow, I did it. I actually scored for my team. Okay, good. I guess I did something of use. I didn't know what I was doing, but okay. Just launch. Just launch! Take that, you son of a bitch. Shit! Throw it! Did I do it? Yes! I got a score. I scored again. Alright, it's 2 scores for me. I don't know what I'm doing, but alright. At least I'm scoring for the team. Good shit. I jumped. I swear to God, I jumped. Nice. Laugh sounds like app. You can't pick up their football? No, you can't. You can only pick up your own team's football. Like app. I'm about to die. 2v1. So, you gotta get 8 different clams. When you get 8 clams, the football forms. Then you gotta go to their goal and toss the football into it. God. I'm trying to understand it now. Oh, God! That was chaotic as hell. Oh, what the? Oh! Killed from behind. It's very close, but we're currently in the lead, and there's 3 seconds left. We did it. Wait, what? It said game over, then it said they broke their barrier, we lost the lead. How does that make sense? It says you were winning. Look at that. It says you're winning. Game over. Oh, wait, they broke your barrier. You lost the lead. We already won. The match was over. What the fuck? What was that? That made no sense at all. Oh my god. Come on. That made no sense. Look, I was the best scorer and the splat assister. How dumb is this? Yes, punish me. Punish me for basically being the top scorer on my team and winning the match, except that the game says I lost, even though we won. But it still counted their score, right? Wow.
No! Not him! Ah!
All right, well, thank you, Quantum TV, for a $4.20 tip. These are all stupid things that have to do with Rich. I don't care about Rich, so I'm just going to say whatever. Thanks for the tips.
Why am I toxic?
Okay. Grab some salt. You have the lead. Game over. Oops, they broke your shield and they win. What? Bullshit. There was overtime? Why was there overtime when we were in the lead? Why was there overtime when we were in the lead? Wow, that makes perfect sense. It's been pretty slow, not gonna lie. Having issues finding a match, that's not good. Why can't I find a ranked match? Stupid little kitty shit. I gotta use to rolling. How much can you do? 2 rolls. See that? Alright. "91 seconds, still no match." Interesting. If anything, this is confirming what I said. This game did not sell great outside of Japan. The game is one of the best-selling, if not the best-selling game ever in Japan. But this game does not have that kind of, you know, following. It takes 2 minutes to find a match. Clan Blitz again. It's always Clan Blitz. Maybe it only does the one game mode every hour and then it rotates around.
It's Dark Dave's fault.
Where's the goal? No, can't go this way. I don't know the map, so I didn't know how to get to the goal. I went the wrong way. That sucked. That really sucked. Got him. Oh. Jumping. Oh, kill each other. Kill each other. It's good. I was trying to defend my teammate, but... yeah, they died too. They all died. Alright, it's no good. I'm just going to start back here. They scored.
Yes,
They scored. I killed
we're
them,
gonna make
but
love
they
to
still
each other
scored.
tonight.
I need clams. Where the fuck are all the clams? Look. No clams anywhere. Got him. Oh, I couldn't get the second kill. I couldn't find no clams anywhere. I only had like 4. I couldn't find any more. Oh, yes, the bomb bounces off the wall in front of me. Great. Did I get him? No. Somehow I didn't die. Ugh. try Zuga. I don't know. I was shooting him directly. It didn't seem to do much, and I died instantly, so. My bomb exploded. Didn't do anything. Great. Yeah, we're getting dominated. We're sucking pretty badly here. What? They went under the ink even though it was pink. That doesn't make sense. I got 6 clams. I need 2 more. Maybe we just need to give the clams to each other. At this point, I don't think there's enough. And then I have them and I die instantly and I can't do anything about it. Yeah. I don't know why I don't like this map. I don't think there's too many weird turns and ways where you can't really just go a straight line where you want. If you like go around this roundabout way to do anything, I don't really like that. Ugh. We have not scored once. We have not scored once, so we're gonna lose again. Third straight loss. Delightful. I don't know. I'm shooting. It seems like whenever I get into a fight, there's always 2 or 3 of them, and I shoot the one, and I don't even get the kill on the one because everyone's shooting me. Well, that was terrible. Wow. Amazing. Such great balanced gameplay. Derek says if you try the best of 5 series, you get to play the other ranked modes. Oh yeah? Well, we're going to go on break in about 15 minutes. I don't know if 15 minutes is enough to play 5 matches. I love this. I'm -1. I love it. Nadoder, I have no idea what you're talking about. Earthbound returns tomorrow. Tomorrow is the main stream. Anarchy Battle open. Anarchy Battle open. Oh, I see. Try series, but I don't know how it's gonna work. It's an Office reference? Oh, I don't know. I've never watched the American Office. I wouldn't get the reference. Jade says he doesn't like this, but he's still here to talk and chill. Well, I'm sorry you don't like the game, man. You're not alone. As I said, this game has not caught on with Western audiences. In Japan, it's like the most popular game in years. Outside of that, I don't see many people even... I'll be honest, like, no one's talking about this on social media at all. It's pretty much almost a dead game, except for Japan. Japan loves it. Yes, today I'm doing my workout walk between the streams, correct. What? The roller wasn't even on me, but okay. So what are we doing? This is a different one. What is this mode? I don't know. I don't understand what this mode is. It's something different now. I guess when you have the most of the board taken over, you get points for the count. I think that's what it is.
What do I do?
How did he not die? You saw how many hits I hit him with, right? That didn't make any sense at all. I hit him a zillion times and he didn't die. How is that possible? Wow. Stan the salesman is became a member, actually, for 8 months. He's a fan of the Wires. How are you? I don't know what you mean by that. So, we were completely dominated. No chance of winning whatsoever. So far, this ranked matches is not really working out too well. I'm just being honest. It seems like the matchmaking is terrible. If I'm ranked -2... why am I getting matched with people who literally just spank the shit out of me every match? Right? I don't really understand that. It doesn't seem to make much sense, does it? You would seriously think if we're playing ranked and I'm ranked -2, they would rank me with other people who are -2, who suck. How am I being ranked with people who are dominating me completely every match? How does that make sense for ranked play? Oh yeah, Derek? You see a lot of people playing the new Disney game Dreamlight Valley, are they? I can definitely see a ton of people playing it on Game Pass, right? Huh? Stan the Salesman says, in a very old video, a fan said they were a fan of wires, and I told them to stay away from cable lines. Oh. You got me with that reference. I totally didn't understand that one. Thanks, Derek. I appreciate that. I'm out of ink. God damn it. Of course, I get into the fight when I'm out of ink. We traded kills, though. But yeah, that really stunk. Another one, I don't think I've done this map before, right? I don't think I've done this map before. Got the kill. I'm out of ink. Oh my god, got the kill. I'm out of ink and I'm on orange and I can't move.
What do I do?
It should be a common theme. Like, you get into a firefight, you win, but then you're covered in their color ink. You can't get out of the way, and then someone else just gets the kill right after you. There's not much you can really do about it. Wow. They got the high ground. They know the map. I don't. Yeah, we're getting dominated again. It's a running pattern here. In ranked matches, that's for sure. Yeah, we just got wiped out. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is just thrilling. Thrilling gameplay. Oh!
What do I do?
Grab some wow.
What
Seems very balanced, doesn't it? I think the matchmaking does a great job of balancing the skill level of the players, right? Especially when we lose in a resounding fashion every match. Literally every match. Dominating. Wow. Fun. Great. One more to lose, I guess. Right? I said, thank you, Nintendo, in Splatoon 2015 when I was matched with higher opponents. What does that mean, Derek? You're going to be banned. Oh, well, this will be the end of the series if we lose it, which likely we're going to do, and then I'll probably go on a break. I'll be honest, I think it's going to be Turf War for me. It looks like ranked matches are completely unplayable. If literally every time you play it's with people who are insanely good at the game and you have no opportunity to learn anything, there's no point in playing the mode. It seems like the ranked matchmaking doesn't work. And it just puts you in a match with anyone, higher ranked people, or, you know. Everyone I'm playing is really dominating me, so I'm not learning anything. You know, I'm just trying to learn the mode and getting hosed. I thank them for doing the worst matchmaking. Oh, okay. Yeah, it certainly doesn't seem to make much sense. You know, my first time playing the mode, trying to learn it. Oh, here you go. Here's everyone who just dominates you in 5 seconds. Spanks you. Flat zone. Are they in control because we didn't cover our early zones? I'm not sure. That's what I'm trying to do here. I don't know how much this affects them. You know? I'm in the ink as a squid and the thing still killed me even though I was in the ink. How does that make sense? Well, we haven't gotten anything back at all. I got instantly killed by people standing on the high ground just sniping right down because they know the map and I don't. Because I just started. So, here we go. That was the quickest loss in history, I think. Spandong says, everything I paid, it doesn't count. You have to go to a glowing zone. Oh, great. Blue. Okay. Well, ranked matches are terrible. They're ranking you against people who've already played and know everything about the maps, while you just stand there and get hosed, and they get free ranking points, and you don't even understand what you're doing. It doesn't rank you against people with bad rankings, which is what ranking's supposed to do. Right? This would be the equivalent if you go to a fighting game tournament, and the top players only have to fight people who don't even know what they're doing. It's been pretty slow. They spank the shit out of them until the finals. Like, why'd I play? They gave me points for failing. They literally gave me 23 points for losing. Look at that. Wow. Well, great ranked gameplay. That's a good system, huh? Wow. Alright, I think it's time for a break. Delightful. Alright, yeah, guys, it is definitely time for a break. What I will likely do is when I come back, maybe I'll try those the other thing, the buckets or whatever it is, since that's a new weapon that I unlocked. Okay. Trisha, no, I'm not gonna ask 1 Minute Man to use stream elements. How about I tell you to mind your own fucking business and don't say a word about anyone who contributes? How about that? Okay. All right, it's time for a break.
I need
About
that
20-minute
money.
break,
I really
roughly.
do. I need that money.
I'll come
Pay my
back around
bills.
2 p.m. Pacific time for 2 more hours. I'll probably try ranked again. I'm going to try that new weapon I unlocked and see what happens and go from there. But if ranked ends up being just spankings, like literally like this, every match, I'm just not going to play it anymore. There's no point. What's the incentive of doing a ranked mode that you can't learn? Because literally everyone who's playing the game knows the maps and dominates you, so you have no chance to learn anything. Like, there's the ranking, right now the ranking makes literally absolutely no sense the way they did it, and it may be unplayable. So, all right, let's take a break. I'll be back, and we'll have more. Thanks. I love it. I love it.
Who let the souls out? 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 Swimming with the souls. Oh yeah. Swimming with the souls. Like a little tadpole. Oh yeah. Swimming with the souls.
And the day after that.
Popo cock. Popo cock. Popo cock. Yo, Popo cock.
This is great.
And the day after that.
My laugh sounds like ack, ack, ack. So when I laugh and I go, or does that sound like ack, 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 ack? No, it sounds nothing like that at all. Thank you to the Brick Boy for the tip. I really appreciate that. That will get us
The Ziggy
$23 in
Piggy's
tips
back.
so far today. And 1 Minute Man tipped me $25 during the break. So that will get us up to 48. Cool. Look at a 1 Minute Man. And, wait a minute. I got ahead of myself here. It was a $25 tip. That gets us up to $48 in tips. And we were only a third through the stream, right? We're $2 away from the Gunner Glasses. So we're right there on the edge, guys. If anyone wanted to support the stream, great way to do that would be by tipping right now. And, you know, allowing us to hit the $50 tips goal of Gunner Glasses. You reminded $100, you get a hat you get to vote for, and then $150 you get to vote for a vest or jersey, right? So, initial impressions, I'm not impressed with ranked. I just played 5 matches, and each match our team got completely spanked with absolutely no chance of winning. Trying to learn what we're doing, it's pretty bad. Ranked should not be like that. Apparently, they're not putting us against people who are negative ranks like we are, which is stupid. So, I don't like that at all. I hope it improves. All right, let's continue. All right, guys, so I'm back from break. We got the Tri-Slosher. Let's see how this works. So it throws a lot of paint, right? pretty good range cover. See if you aim it kind of upwards. It covers a pretty good surface area, I would say. So for game modes where it's all about surface area, this is probably a really good weapon. I don't know how good this is going to be in actual combat, how much damage it'll deal. Let's see what it does against the training dummies. Not bad, right? 2 hits to kill. It has pretty good range. Look at that mid-range there, see? What weapons do we have? What's this one? That's the area of effective damage over time. Okay, and what's the special ability? Oh, okay, you float and you fire down. Got it. This is the same from, what was it? The Horde mode? Yeah. Alright, I'll give this a shot. The Tri-Slosher. I'm gonna give Ranked another shot, even though so far we've had absolutely no luck whatsoever. Let's try some more series. If I keep playing Ranked and we just keep getting dominated, I'm just not gonna play it anymore, which sucks, because it's definitely a game mode that's meant to be a focus of the game, but if they put no effort into the matchmaking, where every time you play, you just play people who dominate you every match, and you can't learn, then there's no point in ever playing it ever again, which is sad. Like, essentially, you would have had to play Ranked at launch day, and every day since to learn when no one knew what they were doing. Now people seem to know what they're doing, it almost seems unplayable. Expand Dong says you will not be invincible during the jetpack. Be careful so you don't get shot down. Thank you. Alright, zone control. You would think this bucket would be good for this mode, because it seems to cover a lot of surface area. So I don't know where the... I said glowing areas? What are the glowing areas we need to cover? Oh, shit. Don't know the map, immediately die. What a great start, right? There, this area. I understand. Oh, I killed 2 people? What? I killed 2 people with the bucket. I wasn't even intending that. So you're supposed to take over the specific area. Now I understand. I didn't understand it first. There you go. This bucket is great for this mode. Holy crap, this bucket is really good for this mode. Yeah, okay. I guess what's gonna happen is gonna move around, right? Looks like we're losing. How are we losing? We're about to lose the match already. Seriously. Wow. Amazing. What a great start to Ranked. I was #1 Splat Zone Inker, #1 popular target. I was the best on my team. I had all the awards. Okay. Fun! Expand donks. The zone is usually the center of the map. It does not move. Go to mid and cap the zone. No turf painting. Just paint that path and get to mid. Okay. This is the Tri-Slosher weaponry. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, the bucket tosses paint really far.
Miserable. It is miserable.
Pretty good way to move across the map fast, huh? It's definitely creative. I just don't know how competitively fun it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that there's all these different things to pass paint around, but it's not complex. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a simple concept that kind of works for a little bit, but how long does it work? That's the question. gotcha. Got it.
Alright, speed porn is awesome.
Got him.
Alright, man. And now I'm fucked.
Pretty chaotic.
Go. Fatty cat.
What sucks is I shot directly at that person twice and it just passed right by them. That's lame. Oh, my eye's burning now. My left eye just started burning out of nowhere. Yeah, I can't fight it. He's standing on high ground and just raining down, and I don't know how to stop him. We lost. We were controlling it for at least a little bit. Oh, eye burning. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, they were using one of the variations of roller. I'm not sure which one that was. Look, number one. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm the best on my team again. Oh, I was. I absolutely was the best. Expand Dog says I was yelling at my screens, attack the spammy roller from below. I don't think you can throw high up, though. The bucket seems like it goes forward, doesn't go up. So I don't think I would have been able to hit anyone up there. Darth says this is ridiculous. You play a series, lose 3 games in a row, but you still gain rank. How does it work? I mean, it's rewarding you for playing. It's just rewarding you in general for playing. You don't even have to win. Oh, good. So now a communication error occurred. Does that mean the series ends and I get nothing for it? Seriously. I think so. Yeah. I played 2 matches and I get nothing for it. I just wasted 2 matches of my time. I got absolutely nothing. Wow. What a great game. If the series drops mid-series, you just wasted all of your fucking time. Wow. That's a really well thought out ranked series, isn't it? Nintendo really understanding how competition should work. Barrel Shroud says, June the King made a documentary about Pro Jared and he mentions me. I guess if you check it out, I think the funny part about it is so many people on the internet started saying, oh, Darkside Phil really owned Pro Jared or whatever. I never did. I literally never even mentioned Pro Jared in anything besides, responding to his initial tweet about me, which he insulted me years and years beforehand. I never actually referenced his situation because I didn't even know what it was. I didn't pay attention to it. To this day, I still don't know what it was. I never really paid attention to it. I didn't care about Pro Jared. So, all these people, oh, Darkside Phil. Man, he really destroyed Pro Jared and everything. And then, of course, later on, I guess people were saying Pro Jared was cleared of wrongdoing. And wow, Phil should really, update his statement. I was like, what statement? I never talked about it. I literally never said anything. Oh, does it? Does it say that I picked up where I left off? Huh. the dually squelchers, I didn't see myself get hit by a single shot, so I don't know about that. It was an instant death. How did the dually squelchers kill me exactly? Ding dong die! Ding dong die! Oh, ding dong! Ding dong die! Oh! What they keep doing, they keep dominating the high ground somehow. They get up there and they just seem to completely dominate. So I guess what we need to do is get the high ground. Say like this, walk across here maybe. What were they? How did they hit us? I have no idea how we were getting hit. We were on the high ground. I guess the bucket, I can't hit him. I'm not hitting him at all. I'm covering ground with the paint, but I'm not hitting the enemies with it. Wow. Instant death. I finally killed someone. Whoa! Did you see how much ink came out of that guy? Yikes. The good news is we're not horribly losing. Wow, I got killed by a bomb. Like the second I touched down. Splat bomb, yep. Oh my god! Immediate death, immediate death, immediate death. What the fuck? Again, immediate death. No chance. It's so chaotic you can't even really tell what's happening. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like you have no chance to have any kind of a coherent attempt at anything. You just land and mash. Did he die? No, I don't know what happened. I don't seem to be getting any kills, but I think I am covering surface area, which is the whole point. So I guess it's working out. Instantly killed, like instant. As soon as I saw him land, he turned and fired, instantly dead. Alright, this one I'll just go normal. The guy down on the ground somehow killed me. Sure he did. Oh, we're gonna lose again. At least it was a better fight this time. Yeah, at least it was a closer fight. But I don't know, man. Wicked Fresh Fried Chicken, that guy's name was. Okay, then. Again, Splat Zone Guard, Splat Assist, they're pretty good, and I'm going to get points. Watch. I got 41 points, despite losing. My catalog has leveled up. New abilities unlocked. Great. So if you're going to be an asshole, you're going to be treated like an asshole. There's no way to change those, right? You basically just get random abilities. Get advice. Been to the shop in the lobby yet? The food and drinks can cost experiencing cat. Oh, okay. You need tickets, though. And I don't have the tickets anymore, right? Yeah. Yep, I have no tickets, so I can't buy anything. You get these through playing the campaign, I think people said. Alright, well, nothing there. Try again, and then after that, I'll probably go back to Turf War, quite frankly, because, honestly, this mode doesn't seem like anything too interesting. I'm being honest, like, it's a couple game modes where there's really no opportunity to win. It seems like everyone who's been playing this for a week non-stop is dominating ranked, and there's nothing you can do to learn besides lose a million times and not improve. You know? I don't know. Expand Dong says Super Sea Snails from Splatfest will allow you to reroll abilities or add slots to clothing items. Well, there is none, right? Didn't you say it was next week is the first Splatfest? Right?
What do I do?
Okay, got some salt. You gotta wonder with the matchmaking, right? Maybe the reason it takes so long is because they just can't find enough people playing ranked to put you with people of your own rank, right? Like right now it's trying to say, okay, get him into matches with people who are ranked 60 like him. Okay, well that didn't work. Let's try 100. Okay, that still didn't work. Let's try 200. Okay, that still didn't work. So it just keeps trying different levels. By the time you get in, you're with people who are fucking high ranked. It could be. It could be, man. Jesus, do I love this or not? I'm kind of on the fence. It's playable, but it's not like I'm not sold on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if this is something I'm gonna want to play long term. I tried throwing my grenade and never hit. I don't know what happened. Thanks, Derek. There. Nice instant kill. 2 kills. I couldn't kill the third guy, though. The whole enemy team's in the middle. I don't know what my team is doing. Kicking around. Yeah, we already lost. We already lost. My team is absolutely terrible. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Somehow I passed through the platform and landing. I don't understand that. Yeah, I have no chance. No chance to do anything. Wow. That's a waste of time. Seems pretty pointless to me.
Miserable.
Like, what did I learn? Nothing. We started.
Miserable.
We were all fighting for the center. They took it early, and then since then we had no chance to ever do anything. It was just domination of the center the entire time. When we even got close, we got instant kill. Competition. You say so. Certified Narc has to be $4.20 and says, is $34,000 too much for a truck with 118,000 miles? I have no idea. I would be the last person to ask about that kind of stuff. I certainly haven't followed car values or anything, and then car values exploded during COVID, and I don't know if they ever came back down. I have no idea. But I thank you for the tip because that will put us into Gunner Glasses territory. It's now time for the Gunner Glasses. Thank you for that. We have about a little over 90 minutes left on the stream. So we do have a chance to hit other goals as well. For example, liking the stream. If we hit 100 likes, you guys will get some bubbles blown, which is kind of silly. If we get $100 in tips, you'll get to vote for a silly hat for me to wear. All right, so please consider if you're enjoying the stream and the fact that I'm giving the game a shot.
I need that
I think what I'm
money.
going to do
I
is
really
finish
do.
this
I
set,
need that
and after
money.
this set, I might
My
just go and
bills.
do more Turf War because, quite honestly, it doesn't look like this mode is really thought out too well. I don't think it was thought out too well, you know, ever. Yeah. Is it always Turf War? Are we not going to go back to the clam mode? It looks like it's Turf War, right? I guess it's always Turf War till the maps rotate. Certainly seems that way. And it's the same goddamn map. Nice. Oh, we wiped out the whole team. Nice. We might win one. We're just chilling. I don't like that the bomb hit there. It shouldn't have. That's dumb. Why is the bomb hitting the grating? I'm aiming the bomb for the ground. I throw it, explodes on the grating. It didn't touch the grating. That's a bad area of effect right there. It basically has a giant, stupid area of effect hitbox that makes it explode early. Incredibly dumb. What? Got behind me somehow. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna lose. Can you believe it? Now, what exactly did I do wrong? I was dominating. I was in the right spot, right? Yeah, we're gonna lose. It's sad, huh? We're gonna lose again. Sounds like app. I literally just spawned, I dropped. How did that insta-kill me? Wow, what a great match. I hate my job. What a great match. Amazing. Absolutely outstanding. Groundbreaking gameplay. Look, #1 Splatoon inker, #1 Turf inker, I was #1 of everything. Wow. Amazing. No shit, I was the top player on my team. I was the second best player on both teams. And we still lost. I mean, Derek, I would definitely assume this is the multiplayer game for kids. I mean, you have a Switch, right? It's family friendly. Parents aren't going to complain if you play this shit. Probably parents like this better than Fortnite right now, I would think. I mean, there's no microtransactions, so like, oh yeah, I'll buy you Splatoon and shut up and play it and don't ask for more money to buy a dumb skin, right? Garro says the game is not family friendly when I play it. Well, what you say when you play it doesn't actually determine the game's rating. There you go. Oh, get a match. Derek says the explosions make it too chaotic. There's so many bombs. I mean, yeah, when you get into a central area like this flat zone, that's the point. Is that it's one central area everyone's trying to take, and everyone just starts tossing their shit in there. You can't really make heads or tails of what's going on. It's just chaos. I don't have enough ink. There we go. Oh, now we're boned. I lost my spot. We're gonna get killed now, watch. I was in a bad spot. I needed to be higher up so I could get the extra height, and I didn't have it. As soon as I fell, that was it. I lost any advantage I had. Yeah, we're losing miserably now, look. Oh my god. All because I fell. Feel your levels rising. How did they not die? You saw one on the ground. I hit him 3 direct hits with that shot, and they never died. Yeah, something's up, man. Something's fucking up. This is dumb. How the fuck did they not die? You know what I can do now? Because now they're dominating from mid-range. We will never get it back if we lose again. We lose again. Some kind of a superpower gun tries, yeah, it murdered me. I don't know what it was. Some superpower gun. I can't kill them because they're using guns from mid-range. Hero shot replica. me get a kill. Killed each other. Okay. Double kill. Did we win? I think we might have won. I think we came back. We finally won a match. Holy shit. Finally won a fucking match. God damn. Number 1 overall splatter. Number 1 splat zone guard. Number 1 super jump spot. Darth Reference, I feel like if you don't have amazing equipment and awesome skills, you're just at a large disadvantage. It was certainly a war. Look at that. 920p, right? Giant experience. Yeah, I was actually second best player on the team point-wise, but it said that I did the most splatting. Oh my god. Expand Dong says the game modes will change in 23 minutes. If you see Rainmaker or Tower Control, those are 2 modes you haven't tried yet. I'll do this one more time, and then after that, maybe we'll do Turf War, and then we'll switch back. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Guys, we're 85 likes. Come on. I know we can hit 100 likes today, and that helps for engagement. All right? Please like the stream if you're having a good time, or at least if you just like seeing me play something different. Hello, Song. How are you?
If I could get down on my hands and knees and say thank you and still be on camera, I would do it.
The Ziggy Piggy's back! I killed and we killed each other. We keep trading kills. How was I supposed to see anything? What the hell was that? There was no way to see a damn thing. The whole screen was covered in fucking purple. Delightful. Nothing you can do about that. Double kill. Whoa! Where did it even come from? How did this slosher throw up and over the ledge? That doesn't even make sense. He was under it, and it went through the ledge and hit my legs and killed me. That doesn't make sense. Are you saying slosher paint goes through walls? That's not good, if that's the case. A triple kill! A rousing triple kill. Wow.
Grow up.
Yes, get sloshed, you son of a bitch. Ah. Get sloshed, you son of a bitch. We have 2 points to go. Watch us lose now.
Still, you know,
Double kill.
it always seems like it's a black
Get
hole.
sloshed, you son of a
No matter how much you
bitch.
contribute, you're always still having profits. You're always still
Wipeout.
better.
I think we're
agree.
going to win. Jack, why are we not winning? We have the territory, but we're not winning. Why not? I don't get it. Why didn't we win? We had the territory and we got 0 points for it. Trade it. I don't understand why we didn't win.
What do I do? What do I do?
I did get someone down there. Chaotic. I don't know how I died. I was instantly killed and it didn't even show the shot. It was just like popped like a fucking grape. Die, fuckface. Got him. What killed me? Oh, somehow they got behind us. Don't know how. Time's up. We definitely won. We won. Time ran out. Damn, that was good stuff. You have to hold it for a certain amount of seconds to
Rising
score.
to
Oh, okay.
toxicity.
Hello, Indead. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Darth Robin says, for some reason, whenever you lose the point, it adds a ton of points you need to gain first, where you can carry on earning points again. That's weird. I did
Miserable.
pretty good, I think.
Just miserable.
Expand on, so you're starting to get the grip of it. The mode is upcoming tower control. I think you'll get the hang of most. Overall splatter. Yeah, I had a bunch of rewards. You saw that, right? There you go. Not bad. Alright. Am I interested in watching Blade Runner 2099 when it comes out on Amazon, considering I didn't like the first Blade Runner, and I heard that this new one wasn't good either? Probably not. Just saying. Did I have 16 kills? Yeah, I was sloshing the shit out of them. Give them a nice tasty sloshing. I hope they liked it.
What do I do?
Okay, here we go.